Okay, last we left the party off, everyone had made their way to Thegboulder and had signed up with the Adventurers Guild. I believe everyone was about to introduce themselves. I suppose we could roll for initiative for that to see who goes first. Unless Vel would like to start us off.
No, someone else can. Sorry.
Hmm?
Someone else can.
I guess Trevor will go first.
All right.
He has just now realized that Vel is the old man that he threw under the bus.
Oh,
With
Lacan.
muggers.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's not old. He's only like. How old is he?
Is he an elf or is he
No, he's a human.
Oh, yeah. So my dude sees anybody above like the age of like probably about 40 is pretty old.
He's 43.
He immediately chuckles, scratches the back of his head, and says, "I'm Torvas. You can call me Trevor. Sorry about that trouble the other day."
It was literally earlier today.
Oh well.
Yeah.
But, he apologizes and awkwardly holds out his claw for a shake.
I need water to drink. Lacan will accept it. I suppose you did what you needed to.
I honestly didn't think I'd ever see you again, so I didn't think this would come up. Where do we go from here? Can I trust you to have my back in a confrontation?
Can I trust you not to sell me out and throw me under a wagon?
Fair enough. And he nods to you.
Name's
And
Lacan.
what is Lacan?
Lacan, yes.
Lacan. Yeah, see him in the chat. He nods to Lacan and asks if anybody has any information and where to start, or should we just spread out?
What's your name?
Oh, Trevor. He said Trevor.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he was
Sorry.
called Trevor earlier.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
His real name is Torvet Tevorth, but he goes by Trevor.
Easier. And yeah, basically when you after you say like where do we go from here, he just like my character just pull his hand out and say like Rykart, nice to meet you. Hopefully we can just like go around as a group because strength in numbers and like people. I assume people around here have different skill sets, so they might come in handy.
Yeah, did you want to introduce yourself and possibly myself, or...
It's introduction round.
Can you explain the situation now? Like, where are we?
In the guild hall, I assume?
Yes, we're in the Adventurers Guild. We're introducing ourselves. We've all just latched onto each other as party members.
Hello. How is everyone? Oh, that's great. Hi, I am Miari. And this is my friend.
Hello, my name is Gazrul.
He's a good boy, I promise.
Yes, all evidence to the contrary.
Well, if
I
you
don't
can,
understand that, but that's okay.
if you can vouch for each other.
Gazrill's pointed out to the fact that he's a hobgoblin, so of course people are automatically going to assume he's evil.
Mm-hmm.
But we're better than those kind of people because we are going to be the best of friends.
Yes, indeed.
I'm like pointing to everyone else. We're going to be the best as friends, and have a good time.
Mhm.
Lacan is definitely like investigating from a distance. What is your character still like Maui or something?
Yeah,
Meowry.
Definitely like looking Meowry up and down, investigating, writing a few notes in some journal.
do I realize that he's like eyeing me?
That's up to you.
I mean, I guess. What's your passive with like insight?
How do I see?
He's not hiding it, so.
Insight, add.
14.
Okay, yeah, that's your passive insight.
So do I notice that he's eyeing me?
I mean, I would assume. Unless you're trying to be like Lacan is trying to be
Is he hiding?
conspicuous about it.
So I realize.
And he's
Mhm.
like, how curious, and makes a few notes.
Like blow a notebook.
Well, I'll give him a hug if he's okay with that.
Sure, yes.
And give him a hug.
Friends indeed. I do have a. I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
That's enough for thank you.
I'm not going to reduce Meowry to a simple animal.
I'm okay with it.
I'll do something like he has a way with animals. Like animals are his friend or something. But
Oh my god, I too am a friend.
All right. Well, Gazril is going to recommend that if we're going to investigate the disappearances, that he will go off and pursue his own line of questioning, if only because he might inhibit your investigations with his presence, while you might inhibit his own if he pursues his personal channels.
Up to you. Should we set a rally point at any given time of the day? Just to make sure that we don't like spread out too thin.
Absolutely. If you have a inn that you're staying at, we can meet you there at a given point in time.
I don't like the idea of like because of other.
Trevor points across the street at the bar that he stayed at last night, or that he was in earlier that day.
Yep, the Crusty Beard.
Okay. Well, we just arrived in town, and like Raikar was about to say something, then he's looking at Lacan to see like, is it okay to reveal that your location is nearby?
His cabin would actually be like a half day's travel from here.
Oh. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay then. Always.
Okay. So everyone will meet up at the Crusty Beard at around sundown.
Yep.
In the meantime, the entirety of the party, minus Gazril, can give me some idea as to how you would like to go about investigating this. Talking to people, going to the general area where these disappearances are said to have happened.
I mean, first off, do we know that the disappearances are like consecrated within the town, or are they happening like or in the neighboring like stuff as well?
As far as the job is detailed, it is just around the town.
Okay. Then I guess we could like pick up points of interest in town and see like where there's lots of affluence of regular people. Where do we like notice people disappearing? Like bars, church, guardhouse, if there's any.
Okay, I would like a group investigation check from everyone then.
Investigation.
You do.
Am I able to bring out my Pact of the Chain Familiar? Or just say I already had it out as a pseudo dragon?
Sure.
Just like keep it on the side. Not like the little. Yeah.
Investigate. There would happen to be any books that would help us, would there?
For recent disappearances, I don't see how.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's where my mind went. I'm like, yeah, but that.
Yeah, still 22.
You said investigation, right?
Yep.
We're doing pretty well.
Okay. I'm going to say with that, the party knows that the disappearances happen to be largely around the Granite District.
Okay.
And as the party is narrowing down the search, Meowry points to a notice board. Oh, hey, there's a party happening tonight. We should go check that place out.
Oh my god, yes.
A party. Curious.
And when Riker takes a look at the notice board, the post that has it, the rest of the post seems innocent enough, but the decorative scrawling around the border, you recognize some arcane symbols in there.
Ooh.
Very similar to a certain group that you were until recently with.
Oh. Okay, so I just noticed that is, am I sure of it, or is it just like, oh, this looks similar?
Considering the placement and the how often these very familiar symbols like show up right next to each other, that cannot be a coincidence.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I'll just say to the rest of the party, yes, this place seems like a good opportunity for both people disappearing and people snatching other people. I would just recommend being extra careful around anyone who would like to shake your hand.
Why might that be?
Bad previous experience.
What about high five?
Good
I mean,
question.
in general, if somebody's trying to like lure you away from the party for any reason, that is like most suspicious.
Ah, because we may disappear.
I mean, when you think about it, adventurers are kind of the perfect target. Like, move around town quite easily. They can like just disappear the next day. So, so far, the people disappearing were mainly like people entering town, or like townsfolk as well.
It was mostly people around town. The reported missings are largely people of lower social status who have lived in town for years.
Okay. Then in that case, I guess we can like head towards the festivities. Can I try to like, now that I've noticed the patterns, can I try to see if it's anywhere else in town? Mainly since you just said I was like people of lower status, like any important buildings, official buildings as well, anything that might have like more permanent inscription, to see if I can find any resemblance.
That will be another investigation check, please.
Yeah. 14.
You know that Suntown is drawing close. You guys have spent a good amount of time trying to gather this information. It might be best to meet up at the Krusty Beard, like get some dinner, wait for Gazril to show up, and then you guys can start planning how you're going to deal with this alleged party.
Okay. Sure, I can do that.
Okay, so party heads back to the Crusty Beard. Gazril shows up and asks the rest of you if you had discovered anything of note.
Well,
You found
yeah.
this cool party.
Yeah.
Gazril immediately looks towards Meowry.
Party. We just came back to the town. We met up with Eric's character, and now we're supposed to fill him in. You're the one who found out the party, and also he's like looking at you for information about the party.
Party. Then don't touch anyone's hands. I guess we have to bring hand sanitizer.
Purify food and water.
I'm sorry, I was under the impression that our job was to look for missing people.
So the party makes people go missing.
Ah,
Supposedly.
that would be much more useful information. You should leave
According
with
to
that.
Rypart, I
So,
think.
so yeah.
What a great dynamic.
Given the structure of the party invitation / notice, it looks suspicious in a way that I might be familiar with.
We should bring Chip.
The
Buffalo chips.
And so he would ask if the location of the party would be at 342 Granite Street. You guys would know that's exactly where the party is.
Yep.
He says that in his research, that place had recently had some construction done in the basement. Specifically, a large holding cell, you might say.
Well, so far data checks.
Oh my god, we're going to a party!
All right, everyone, get a dress, a masquerade mask, and
Is it a masquerade party? No, it's just normal party, but we can't hold hands, no?
If this
No,
party
that's
is what I
part.
think it is, I would assume that it would be via special invite only.
Then why would they put
I
it
don't
on
think
the-
we're invited.
Yeah. You can invite yourself.
Wait, but
as long as you look,
if
no.
it's invite only, why would it be on the
Just the people that were invited and arrive in town have like an exact location of where to go.
invite?
It's quite possible that it was a sort of coded message to cultists in the area.
Looks over.
I didn't picked up anything from the cultist corpse, correct? Like I just yeeted after you attacked me, right?
Oh, that person was a member of the church, not a cult.
Oh, it was just the
Same,
church.
same.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, he was a good guy who you beat the shit out of.
Sucks to be holy, I guess.
Good, not good, same thing.
There's Coco beating up all my church brethren.
Mm-hmm.
Coco once again playing a demonic character.
Hey, not my fault this time. Well, I guess before you just don't decide to be born, so.
It's absolutely your fault. You picked this.
You have no proof. But,
Well, I have gathered some schematics for the location. I have noted 2 viable points of interest. Or 2 points of entry. The front door to this alleged party,
Mhm.
and entry through the sewers.
Well, unless we can procure ourselves some invites, I guess we're gonna have to go through the sewers.
Why don't we split up?
To do what?
2 teams. One through the sewers and one through the front door. Then they would get confused.
Meowry, I've taught you very well. That is exactly what I was thinking.
Ha ha! Oh, look at me go!
So you take Daphne and Velma, and we take Sammy and Scooby.
My question is, which one of you would you regard as the sneakier sort, while the rest of you would be more frontliners, so to speak.
I have a 14.
14 what?
So
Stealth. 12. So, not necessarily the stealthiest, but can stealth.
not bad, but would you?
Mm-hmm.
I have never had to. It's almost best to not sneak up on certain animals. Because when you spook them, that's when they attack.
If I recall correctly, I believe I overheard you and the Dragonborn saying something about throwing each other under the wagon.
Yes. We nearly got. Well, I suppose I did get arrested.
Oh?
Merely breaking up some bandit activity. And this one here joined in their claims that we were going to murder them.
To be fair, you had me entangled in vines.
Yes, I had everyone entangled, including myself.
It doesn't entangle yourself. Just so you know.
You sure?
Yeah, I was
That's
reading it when
bad,
you
but-
used it. It says everyone but you.
Oh.
Each creature other than you.
Would have just sat down inside of it then or something. But
That's half the reason I threw you under the bus, because I was like, he's the only one free.
we're just having a good chat. I didn't want some.
Well, it seems that your strong suits don't rely on subtlety, so might be best if the three of you were to go in the front door while Meowri and I were to go through the sewers with the stealthier approach. A basic
Very well.
pincer maneuver, you might say.
Trevor agrees to it.
Hello,
Good.
Trevor. We're together on this one, yes?
Yes. He shakes
Very
your
well.
hand.
Glad we're in understanding.
We'll see if this can't be a good trust-building exercise for the two of you.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hopefully our other associate who has been following us around will recover from the Grey Plague soon. And then, sooner or later, we can discuss the possibility of, if we are going to be working together for more opportunities in the future, we might discuss the possibility of electing one of us as leader.
No, you're a mascot.
Not necessarily someone to boss the others around, more so in the event that there are disagreements or the party is paralyzed by indecision, the leader can act as one to regain focus, to break ties and the inability to decide, make sure that the party's constantly moving forward focused. If the party's remains harmonic going forward, then the role of the leader should never come up. But in the case it does, it would be best to have one in the position.
Yeah, I guess.
So, but of course, I would not dream of leaving any of the members out of it. So we'll wait for the other one to recover from his predicament before we take a vote. Just something to think over.
Okay.
Alright. Does anyone else have any other comments before the party crashing?
Can I use my pseudo dragon to like peep out the place a little?
You certainly can.
I just have it make claw marks in the ground next to me, like to approximately how many people he sees, like maybe patrolling or something, like bouncers essentially.
Okay. As he flies around, you do see 2 bouncers outside. When you send your pseudo dragon in, you do see a single robed figure enter through the basement of this rather opulent estate. The party seems to be held in the northern part of the Granite District, like just outside the Onyx District, which is a more upstanding district of the city.
So this is like a wealthier party.
It certainly seems so if they're able to hire bouncers. However, this is being held in what seems to be the basement of the estate, a back door that is like on a lower portion of the house, so unfortunately there are no windows for you to peek in. All you know is that there's 2 bouncers and at least 1 attendee.
Trevor
As
gets
you,
the feeling
go ahead.
that it's going to get bad. He looks at Ricard and Locken, and he says, "Can I trust you guys?"
Locken's like 10 feet behind the 2 of you, talking to a plant.
I mean,
And
what do you
he didn't like cast a spell or anything. He's just talking to a plant.
What do you need support with?
He says if things get ugly, he may have a secret need that needs keeping.
I mean, the best secret, like the best way to keep a secret is to not know it, but up to you.
He just kind of nods and sighs. Good enough.
If it's something that, like, I don't know, you have a magical bomb trapped in your chest and we need to know about it, like, that would be good so we can, like, plan around. But if it's just, like, some information that you have that might make you a target, then, unless there's any reason for us to know it, might as well just keep it safe.
Aye, good idea. And
After that's said, I will finish talking to a plant and return to the little party. Very well, what do we find?
there's at least 2 bouncers on the outside, and we've seen some rogue figures trying to, almost as if they're trying to hide their identity, entering the party.
Does sound indeed like a cult, he says while looking at Ricard. Are these your people, by the way? Or at least the ones that captured you?
Well, given the hidden scripture on the invitation, it looks similar. I can't say 100%, given, like, the amount of people that have tried to attack me for some reason recently. But, yeah, so far it tracks. And I assume that they're using this as a guise to capture victims, so...
Did you go to a summer party like this, or perhaps your experience might give us some insight on what to expect?
Well, considering I was, like, knocked out at an event quite similar at these, and then I just, like, remember awakening in some sort of locked room / cave for a while, so... If it's the same operation mode, then they'll probably have some either magic or drink way of knocking some of the attendees out, and then, given the information we got earlier, probably gonna lock them up downstairs until they can do whatever they want to do with them there, so...
Very well. Ready to party, boys?
I mean, just to be clear, what do we want to do once we're inside of there? Do we want to gather clues? Do we want to gather evidence?
Hey, Jay.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Jay.
I believe clues would be a good thing, but given all allies are coming in from the basement, it might be prudent to quickly find our way down ourselves.
Okay.
And maybe distract them of some sort.
Well, hopefully no one will recognize me once I get in there. If not, I should be enough of a distraction for everyone to make their way downstairs.
Do you think possibly your markings might signify as you one of them almost? Help blend in, or?
Hmm, I doubt. I would prefer keeping it hidden until I absolutely have to reveal it. Because let's be
Well.
fair, like, you don't really keep your work on you at all times. So if they make like summoning circles, I assume they're not like keeping them on them.
Jay, just to catch you up, in the process of trying to investigate the missing persons case that the Adventure Guild has hired you guys for, there is a quote-unquote party being held in the basement of an opulent mansion that the other three of you, Vel, Coco, and Brandon, and possibly you, Jay, your character, will be going into the front door, while the Hobgoblin Gazrul and Meowri the Tabaxi will be going in through a second entrance through the sewer.
Ramirez would go with the Hobgoblin.
Okay, then. Well, in that case, I guess we can just cut over to the Hobgoblin real quick. Gazrul. Oh, so you've seemed to recover from your Grey Plague. Nice to meet you. I'm Gazrul. This is Meowri. You might want to go join the other members who will be assaulting the party through the front door. I'm sure they could use all the muscle they could have, while my associate and I have a bit more experience with being stealthy.
Do not worry, I can be as stealthy as the rest of you. Perhaps even more so. And the name is Ramirez. You could probably use a bit of thieves' tools expertise. I know how to pick a lock, whether it be with lock picks or even some bullets.
I give him a hug and I go like, "Hi, I'm Meowri. We're so glad to have you."
I'm aware of the power of firearms, but they are not the most silent of weapons. But we can use the thieves' tools, so if need be, probably try to stay as quiet as possible, but if things hit the fan, so to speak, then sure, by all means blast away.
They can also be used as melee weapons.
Very well then.
Yeah.
If you hit fucking hard enough, I guess.
No, I have Tavern Brawler, so they're improvised weapons.
Ah.
So
Alright then.
he either shoots people or he pistol whips them.
Also to the power of it. In my head, as they're both talking, I'm still hugging him and like swinging him back and forth a little.
Alright,
Just
Meowri,
Eric
that's-
is like, I'm well aware of the power of of friendship. As I'm grabbing a banana.
Okay, Meowri, that's enough. He needs to help me with this manhole cover.
Unhug and demand them.
Okay.
Let's see here. Activate. Yep, I'm just gonna keep Ramirez's token over here to the side for the time being.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, and Meowri's to make sure that she also has vision.
Black.
Yeah, 1 sec, I'm fixing that right now for you.
Okay. It's no longer black.
What? Right.
Yeah, I think she was saying something about not liking the black. Okay. So, the three of you who are going in through the front, you see the two bodyguards outside, the two bouncers. How would you like to proceed?
Trevor walks
Can
up.
we-
He says, "Let me handle this," and tells them he's part of tonight's entertainment.
Okay. You're free to move your token up as close as you'd like.
I'm curious to see how this goes.
Thinking of
Posting
Trigger.
some nonsense gifts in the chat for the recording's sake.
I thought like bouncers would be like.
He flexes his very
God
skinny
damn.
muscles, and it gets him nowheres, I guess.
All right, mate. Listen, this is for special VIPs only. You're not on the guest list.
I sing, please.
Check again. I heard there's another guest list around the back.
This is the back. This is the only entrance to the party.
Ah. Well, he walks around the corner awkwardly.
Okay.
Okay. Our turn, I guess. Do you have a plan?
You guys can go for something.
Coco, does
I
Rickard
don't
have a plan?
anything on hand that requires people not getting unalived, so if you have something,
Coco, this
Trevor-
isn't TikTok. You can say kill.
I could put them to sleep. Also, yes.
Trevor comes back as a Power Ranger,
What?
like straight up morph suit, fucking plastic looking helmet and everything. Like a green.
What?
So that's his class. It's like a legacy warlock.
Yeah, he's a Power Ranger.
Is this why you asked what colors?
Suit. He's green.
He's squash.
I'm squashed.
So, two bouncers. Okay, you're back as your Power Ranger form, and you're gonna throw hands.
Yeah, he's gonna try and non-lethal one of the guys.
Oh wow! Didn't
Okay.
even let us rank it in. It's not that we had a good plan.
I guess we're rolling for initiative then. Charlie, I assume that you would like to go for the tough that's initiative 14?
Yes.
Okay then.
Nope. Jay,
Not
Gia.
while our trio is in the sewer, who do you think would actually be going through the sewer system first?
Ramirez is going last, just to keep an eye on the hobgoblin.
Okay,
Will my fur be dirty?
Yeah.
probably. It is
That's all
unfortunate.
I got. But
Double checking your spells.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was double checking your spells to see if you had prestidigitation. No, you're just gonna have to take a bath after this.
I don't have free confusion, but
Okay.
I can make a new friend.
All right. Strangely enough, Brandon's up first.
Lacan is like so slow because he's studying. Like, what's that material that's made out of? Interesting.
Getting sidetracked with the character.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, let's see here. I believe Yeah, that hits. That specifically hits Charlie, so...
Coco's taking off.
I love the I'm Scottish.
What are you? I'm Scottish.
I'm Scottish.
So that was 6 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Next up will be this tough. He'll be just going over here. And he gets to attack with advantage because of pack tactics.
Ah, shit.
Alright, 21 hits Brandon, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright. Normal. For 8 bludgeoning damage. Alright, that's it for him. Charlie, you're up.
Well, obviously he's gonna hit back at Brandon because Brandon just hit him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Roar!" Anyway, he's not. He. Let me see. Should he move? Yes, I'm gonna move him over. Right there. And he's gonna target Brandon with. Did it roll? Hold on. I gotta look. Yeah, it did. Okay. I was making sure. Attack. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
And damage.
Lacan's way of getting in was probably just going to be like show his new adventures ID and be like, "I'm here on official business."
You got 7 damage from that guy.
I got knocked the fuck out already.
Holy shit.
No.
Level 1, don't try and solo a pair of enemies.
Yeah.
Coco, you're up.
Already? Okay. That's a D8. What is this? A D8 as well. That's the main weapon though, so it's a good way to make damage. But if I do this, it's gonna explode and then attack him, so no.
I could have just put them to sleep. I don't. Like,
I mean, he's already down, so if you can put him to sleep, yeah.
well, now it's not worth it. Like, that would have been a stealthy way, but I'm not going to waste a spell slot now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm going for Flesh Ripper just to make sure that he doesn't, like, if I hit, they won't be able to move. I'll just move a little bit on the side, just in case. And target this one, because it's the closest one. And just go for a Flesh Ripper attack. Regular attack. Attack.
Describe this flesh whipper to me. Is he using his own blood or like massive like claws or how screwed up is our boy?
So I assume 16 hits.
16 will hit.
Okay.
Yeah, but Vel's wanted to know how this attack manifests.
Oh, basically the way they envision it is that Rykard would just be holding its spears on the side, and instead of like using the spear to attack, he just like use its left hand to like plump it on the side, and then throw his hands towards the enemy as if he was like throwing a dart or a knife. But instead of like a dart or a knife to being thrown, it's just blood that seems to be spewing out of its arm, and then like it reaches in some sort of chain, and then you can see it hook into the neck of the creature. And from there, basically yanking down, and as the yanking happens, that's where the damage goes in. Regular.
Love to talk about that later.
Okay, I'm not sure why it rolled twice. It should be -6. And they need to make a DC 13 strength save or, I believe, prevent from moving until the start of its next turn. Yes, but I have to keep the hook in. So, yeah. Now they can't move until the end of next turn.
You got it. Okay, next up is Vel's turn.
I'm already stuck on. I'm gonna flavor this. Oh, plan would have been very, very nice. I'll step up. Yeah, he knows well enough. As he's walking forward, he'll like hold his hand up and congeal a little ball of cold in his hand, and he'll just like once he stops moving, he'll just like flick his wrist and fling it at the first one for a ray of frost.
Snowball fight.
Yeah. It's totally just a snowball.
Just a snowball, nothing else.
I assume a 15 would hit.
Yep.
1 damage.
It really is a
Okay, maybe it was
snowball.
just a snowball.
Okay, Brandon, death saving throw.
No, not this Scottish man.
Holy shit.
Oh god, you're gonna die already.
Oh, that's one fail.
Brandon, I recommend you start thinking of your backup character.
Yeah.
I can heal him next turn.
Yeah, at least one of the tough is not gonna move.
Okay, so the tough cannot move from his position.
Only the one I have targeted. The other one can move freely. So.
Okay, sorry, that was his movement speed is 0, but he can still take actions or whatever.
It doesn't say anything about actions. It just say prevent from moving until the start of your next turn. So yeah, like they won't be able to move.
Okay. Still has a heavy crossbow though.
Yep.
Alright, soft 20 hits. 4 damage against Coco.
Okay.
Charlie, you're up. So, mine is going to target Vale, just because. With the
You hit me with a snowball. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
He hit me with snowball.
What's the police term? Like, adequate response of force or something?
Yeah. You hit me with a snowball.
Wait.
I'm gonna shoot you now.
I hit with a snowball, so you're gonna shoot me? That's not reasonable force.
Does 9 hit?
No. I don't need to check my AC. Yeah, my AC is 12, I think.
So it didn't hit. Woohoo!
I don't know this sheet. Is it the big number that's below your portrait?
Yes.
Okay. Has no indication of that being an AC.
You just
It's inside a shield.
yeah, and you put your mouse over it and just says like armor class, and you have the details.
Oh, and pop out is loading or doing some weird stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why is it?
Okay.
Why was that?
When your character sheet is popped out, all the preview does not work.
Yeah.
Either for spells, item description, it doesn't load.
If you want for your spells and such, there's a little on the right. There's like the brackets, and that pops them up. But you can't do the preview thing.
Okay, Coco, it's your turn.
Okay, how rough is the tough that I've been attacking looking?
Well, he's not bloodied yet, so.
It's not bloody yet? Holy shit.
They're
I
vouchers
mean-
for a reason.
Yeah, they're bouncers for a reason. Also, there was the possibility of 4 people going at them and all working together. Clearly, teamwork is not in the strong suit of almost anyone here.
Yep. The question is, both of them have a heavy crossbow, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so Flesh Reaper is not useful. I guess I'll just move to the side and chill touch from there. The same one still.
Okay.
Attack against the tough. 19
hits. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Regular damage, that's 3 necrotic.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I guess it's Vel's turn.
What are you doing on the floor? Get your ass up.
Puts up his
Take full health again.
Holy shit. Plus 7 hit points.
Sweet.
Okay. That was your bonus action. Anything for an action?
Oh, that's only a bonus action. Oh. Ray of Frost again.
Okay.
Damn.
Apparently, you put rocks. Oh no, you missed.
You forgot to put anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to waste more spell slots healing this man. I'm going to use my inspiration and reroll that. We do have inspirations in this game, right?
Yeah, of course.
Just 12.
12 hit.
All right. 5 damage. Woo.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Are they looking bloodied yet?
Almost.
Oh god.
You guys have been rolling pretty low on damage.
Yeah, so they have like 20 plus HP. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Again, you had the opportunity to plan, had the opportunity to bring more than 3 guys, had the opportunity to work together. Speaking of which, Brandon.
Say that
You're
like
up.
Jay wasn't going to follow the hobgoblin the whole time.
I'm gonna hex
He-
the
He would.
weakened one right next to me.
Okay.
Where did my token go?
That is a good
Moved
goddamn
under.
question.
He moved under.
Yeah, under, yeah.
Oh. How did that happen? I was over here trying to look at the other stuff.
Send a
That's
hit.
missed.
Can I burn my inspiration to reroll that?
You certainly can.
Well, that's
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to. I was trying to preview it.
yeah. I keep doing that, thinking it'll pop it out, but it throws it into the chat.
I know. I'm not used to the system.
Okay. Anything else for you, Brandon?
I think that's it.
Okay. All right. He's the tough that I'm controlling is going to be looking at Larkin. Oi, none of that yo-yo nonsense. He's going to roll an attack. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Damage. Normal. 11 points of damage.
Holy fuck. Okay, I'm down.
None of that yo-yo nonsense.
Charlie.
Mine is going to try to take a slap at or I'm trying to decide right now. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to get Coco's character. We're gonna try with the heavy crossbow, see what I do.
Oh no, I'm just a scrawny boy, don't hit me. I'm about to fucking die.
Let's go here. Talk.
Holy shit, that missed. Woo! Okay.
And it missed. Ooh, look at me. I'm missing. May the dice be forever in your favor.
Forever, I don't know, but for now it's working for me. Question, should I ask for reinforcement? It's gonna take my turn, but you know.
Up to you guys.
Ask for reinforcement.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I can like send a message to the group to ask for help, and hopefully they'll be able to come in time.
What spell do you have for that?
Cryptogram.
You're investing in Bitcoin?
I can send the punishment. I'll just like cast it there. I can
Let's see here.
send a small scroll, and basically, I think it just records an action. But like, I can only send out to 8 character in the parchment, so it would be like help up, basically. Ooh, or help
Dying.
front.
Please. Oh, help.
Help front, and then like no space in between.
We're down.
We're down, that works as well. Yeah, but
I mean, it's going to take a couple rounds for us to get out of the sewer and get to you.
Yeah, so I was thinking so.
We'll get knocked out, brought down to their basement anyway, and they'll be able to save us.
That is gonna work like that, but okay.
Yeah, if they're a few turns away, we're not going to be alive then. So
I guess I could try to caustic blade, but that would risk downing. Yeah, that would be 1d8 acid damage. What's my the spear does what? Yeah, thanks, that's an action. It doesn't tell what it does. No, it does not. Okay. Well, yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep on attacking from. No, they attack from afar, so being up close should be better. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get in range of this one and just attack it with the spear while costing it with caustic blade.
Okay.
So just regular attack. That's a crit.
Woo! Shoot! Woo woo!
Crit hit. That's 6 damage. That sucks. And spears is just a d6. Really?
Are you two-handing it? It's a versatile. Oh no, it's not a versatile.
But it does have reach 5 feet, so technically it could be 5 feet away. Yeah, but
I sworn a spear is versatile. It may be a pike that's versatile.
Anyway, yep. Are they looking worse for wear, or no?
That one is past bloodied at this point.
Okay.
The other guy has only taken a single hit.
Yeah, but we
Was
like
that one
we-
going after Eric's dude or my dude? Because I think I just took off some points when I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, that was against me.
Okay, so I did. Let me set that back.
Okay. But yeah, that's it for my turn, and hopefully they'll deter them from attacking from afar. Anyway,
Bell, death save, please. That's 9. Brandon, you're up. Brandon, you there?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's just gonna swing
Alright, this to the north or west?
to the west.
Alright. 12 will hit.
Nine plus hex damage.
Hmm?
Plus hex damage.
Okay, it's a d6. That guy's
Okay,
Where are
down.
these rolls earlier?
Huh?
Where was this damage earlier?
Yeah, I know.
You can move your hex as well.
And yeah, I'll rehex the guy to the north.
Okay.
So that'll be 5.
No, he's just applying the spell to you.
Uh,
Yeah, so if I hit after that, it'll do the extra d6.
Okay. Anything else for Trevor?
No, that's it.
Okay. Now, Charlie has a little bit of tactics. The one guy is a little injured, and he just saw his buddy get killed.
he can take off running, can he?
He might. That's up to you.
I believe he would. He's like, I'm out of here. They don't pay me enough money.
I have a question. If I have a weapon that has reach 5 feet,
How
does that
far can
mean
he run?
I can make an attack of opportunity to an enemy that's disengaging within 5 feet of me?
I think
Yes.
that's Polar. I think you need Polar Master for that.
No, you don't. If it's in your melee range, you make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but he's not
Is it
disengaging.
saying that there's
from
extra
me.
5 feet of reach, or that the reach is 5 feet?
I think no, yeah, it's just 5 feet because my
Yeah.
long sword has 5 feet as well.
What's the point of a spear then?
You can chuck it.
Can I?
Oh yeah, I guess 20 to 60 feet.
Yep.
You wouldn't have an attack opportunity from it, yeah, but I guess you could check it.
Okay. Never mind then.
Unless Charlie, I guess, runs by.
I mean, depending on how he runs, actually both both of y'all would get a attack of opportunity, or at least one of y'all would. I mean, he could run on the inside too. So didn't mean to move him. I was trying to measure. My bad. But I figured he'd run away to the side, so that's just me. Like he's gonna run around the building. So
Yep. Yeah, I would say that he would probably dash in that direction without disengaging because he can take an attack of opportunity.
yeah, so almost 6. Yeah, but that's where he'd wind up for the first turn. He'd go all the way over here. He'd be like,
Mhm.
Cover smack them.
yeah.
I mean, I
So
guess
you
it's
do
one
have that.
point.
You can do your attack of opportunity, Brandon, because he was right there by you. He didn't disengage. He just took off running. 18 hits and ooh, that's actually good damage. Look at you.
How do I roll it? I can't roll an extra dice on here for some reason. In the
Yeah.
chat.
One sec. Should have a module for that.
I think you can do like R/6.
Yeah, just a sec.
Oh, it re.
Yeah,
Loaded?
it's refreshing because I'm installing a certain module.
I thought my shit crashed.
No,
I did too.
it's taking a
That's
little
why
bit
I
for
was-
some reason though. There it is.
Okay.
No, yeah, for some reason it's not. That is weird.
Might not be updated.
Yeah, it probably has to be. All right, I'll check into that after the session. But
Does this work? No. Doesn't. I guess gotta pull up Hex.
here smells. Yeah, you can just
14.
roll bonus hex damage. So that's 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take that off.
14 total.
All right. Coco, you have a friend dying on the floor over there.
Camden is peeing.
Well, you're probably gonna die because Coco's peeing.
Camden, he's gonna die.
Yeah, I might.
He said he's making cookies.
Just flesh hook. Sorry.
Sorry, he said flush his.
Where do you get making cookies from Flushing? What?
No. Okay, so I just have to. Fuck. I just have to flesh them. No. Ah. Okay. 30 feet. Is it 30 feet away? Fuck, it's 35 feet. I guess if I climb on the wall, I get an extra 5, so I'll just like climb on the wall.
You wash your hands after you pee.
Yeah, I'm doing something right now.
Coco, are you sure you want to go after that guy who's running away instead of saving the guy who's dying on the floor?
Shit, right. What does it take to stabilize an ally? Is it a free action? Is it an action?
It's an action medicine check DC 10.
Fuck.
Bring him back up as something else.
I do have a medicine kit on me if that helps any, but you might have to have proficiency on it.
No, it just takes a usage, but does he know that you have a medicine kit?
I would not. Yeah, Brendan can take care. Alright, but you're going right after, so if you do a 1, that's it. Oh, fuck.
I'll just steal your inspiration. It's fine.
Sure. If you can take my inspiration to reroll, like, I'll do that. Yeah, so just do that. Meat hook to make sure they don't go anywhere. Where's my character sheet?
Coco, you're gonna die though, by the way, chasing this one down. It took the 3 of us that long to take one of them out.
Yeah, but this one's already bloodied. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, they still have a hit.
He only took 1 attack.
Never mind.
He took 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, if he is bloodied, maybe, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the
whatever.
thing. They're bloodied. I don't want them to like warn anybody that's inside. And let's be real, we have like
He has
somebody
run away from the door. He is running away.
just running away straight up, not like going to the back.
Oh, there's no other door at
There is
all.
no back. He made that
Is
very
the
clear.
back.
This is the only entrance to the basement.
Oh,
But
then
he's
let
saying
the
peace
boy-
out. They don't pay him enough. He said he don't get enough money. He's peacing out. He's like, this is too much. Bye, y'all.
Okay. In that case, sure. I'll just medicine check. -1 though, so not sure how well it's gonna go. That's a 10.
All right, he's stabilized.
Okay. I mean, I guess if you have something that's range 120, you can still like shot in the back, but you know. Is it worth it?
You may still want to end up sending that signal though. On up for what? How many hours?
What?
Is it 1d4 plus 1 or something?
For what?
When you're stabilized, you're not up. You're just not dying.
Yeah, you need to finish a long rest in order to get back up.
Oh, is
Ah,
it now
shit.
long rest? Jeez.
That's kind of how it always has been.
Used to be like a 1d4 or something.
So if you have the healer feat, you can heal with the
Yeah, you can bring back to 1 hit point.
No, it's like a D6.
Don't- No, that wasn't used.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just if you have the healer's kit, you don't need to make the check. You just stabilize the person.
Yep, you use one of the 10 uses of the healer's kit. That being said, that was Coco's turn. Fell still unconscious but stable. Brandon, what are you doing?
I guess we're gonna Eldritch Blast that dude running away.
You have Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mistakes were made.
Big
A lot
ones.
of-
We're gonna have some talks about
It won't be
teamwork.
used. Eldritch Blast.
Hmm?
It won't let me use Eldritch Blast.
Good. Let's see here. Gonna target him. Eldritch Blast. Oh, yeah. Won't let you roll that for some reason. That is curious.
Can I use any of my spells?
Are you out of spell slots?
Well, that's a
Cantrip.
cantrip.
Oh,
I think
Yeah,
all
then
my
that-
other stuff works. You know, everything else works.
Let's see here. Gonna try and swap that out real quick. See here. Delete that. Yes. Let's see.
It says that you have an item configured to consume Eldritch Master, but you don't have it, so might be why.
It's configured for what?
On top of your sheet, you should have the warning sign between pop-up and the companion, and you have the details of the error.
Item configured to be. Let's see. By Eldritch Master. I don't know what the hell that means.
That means you probably have an Eldritch Mastery somewhere on your sheets, or you need to drag and drop an Eldritch Mastery that has a consumable component to it.
Okay, I have this Eldritch Master. You regain all your expended. Oh, so it just has no uses, so I have to add uses to it?
I guess. How does it say it's configured?
Because it's supposed to use the magical cunning?
Yeah, it is the configuration of your magical cunning ability. It says activation cost none. Consumption item use 1. This item is 0 charges. Attribute spell pack. If I just remove this, does it fix the issue?
Yeah, let's see
Yeah.
here. Probably needs to get rid of that because apparently he's not supposed to get that until level 20 anyway.
Yeah, all this stuff came with it when I drag and dropped. Like half this
There you
stuff.
go. Nope. Edit. Activities. Details.
Thank you
You're
for
not
our
supposed to have
smart.
that yet. Pact magic. Yeah, pact magic is fine. Mystic Arcanum, I know you're not supposed to have yet. Yeah, you're not supposed to get that until level 11.
I don't think I'm supposed to have this boon thing.
Epic boon? No.
False light.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have that until at least 19.
I just drag and drop the folder. I didn't know if they would I guess were inactive or what the hell happened. I figured it was supposed to.
Do it on its own, pretty much.
Yeah.
This also lets us know for the future of when we get back to Blue Harbor or
This
somewhere and
one-
I'm doing it, because I'll need help fixing it.
Oh, please tell me we did not lose our Blue Harbor characters as well.
You shouldn't have.
But does that mean we have to remake them with the new format?
You can if you want to. Might be easier.
Yeah, we'll see.
But,
The legacy
I mean,
number-
if there's at least a reference that we have for them, then that's okay. But
Location, cantrip, description. Let's see. Activities, effects, maybe.
Oh, and I think it says something about adding the battle die for the legacy. The legacy pact.
Let's see here. Valdas.
why not just delete it and add a new Eldritch Blast? See if that helps.
Already didn't. Let's see here. Legacy. Tell you what, we'll sort this out later. For right now, just roll basic attack. Because it runs off the same modifier, and then we can just roll a d10.
False
Or it
light.
doesn't work anymore either.
Sure, I guess I'll do that because I doubt we're gonna get a short rest anyway.
Can somebody else roll a d10, I guess?
Well, in that case, the... Yeah, you should be able to use your sword now. Nope. God damn it.
Yeah, you can just manually roll stuff if you type in chat /R and then the structure of the dice that you want to roll. So, for instance, if you want to roll a d8 and 10,
I tried that. Is it / or backslash?
/R, small r, and then space the 1d10.
Oh, /R.
Yeah.
Said not a valid command for me.
Okay, I'll just put a space in front of it and just copy it. Yeah, fuck it, rolls it again. Oh.
Yep, works for me.
/R,
Works for me.
I guess 20.
That's how you're supposed to structure the command. Just like copy what's in between the quotes, paste that in chat, and it should be what you do.
Oh, it's space.
Yeah, there's a space between the R and the dice that you want.
Okay.
There you go. And if you want to add modifiers, you just add plus whatever at the end. Yeah, that's the manual command. Yeah, the dice roller doesn't work anymore though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that out. Do it after the session. For the time being, I guess you guys are mostly done pursuing the tough.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can get one shell touch on it, I would. But, you know.
Well, I think he takes his turn before you, so he'd be hauling ass away more.
Mm-hmm.
Will he be more than 120 feet away? I guess, because like that's 2 dash, yeah.
Yeah, he's at 65
Yeah.
right now.
He's already 65, so.
Okay, guess I'm ending combat then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
he went
real quick.
"Whee!"
Cutting over to Gazril and the gang. Gazril gets to the grate that he was looking for. He gets to the grate that he was looking for. And he pops up. Oh, good news, Meowry. I found some more friends for you.
Oh my god, I'm moving on my own. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Hello!
Is that the dig?
A bidet.
Top left.
I wonder what happened.
Only still flashing in reverse.
That's an ice elemental?
Bidet.
That when you look over there, you see a glowing crystal. All right, Meowry, if you'd be so kind as to escort these kind people through the sewers out to safety. Ramirez, if you'd be so kind as to open up the cell.
Come on, let's go!
Alright.
Hi everyone,
Thieves
please do follow me,
tools.
but be quiet.
17.
All right, pops open. Gazril goes over, grabs the crystal, and starts walking back to the grate with it.
We were here for the people. What does that crystal have anything to do with it?
I'm sure the cultists find it valuable, so it's in our best interest for them to not have it.
He has a point, you know.
I'm gonna insight that.
Absolutely.
Well, nat 20.
You know, he went to a representative
Yes,
of the Thieves Guild, so that he was probably hired to steal this also.
If that is the case, then we should turn it into the Adventurers Guild as evidence.
What are they gonna do with a crystal?
That is a good question, Meowry. I'd rather it be taken to people who I know for a fact know how to deal with it. Diffuse it, depower it.
Who would those people be?
Probably best if you don't know. Honestly, I don't care to know their names, only that they're capable of dealing with it appropriately.
Speaking of, do we know who hired this adventurers?
I think that turning a crystal from one mysterious cult to another mysterious group is not the best of ideas.
You're right. I'll look into it more and make sure that I know exactly who they are before I hand it over to anyone.
But I'm having
And that's bullshit, but he's like, whatever.
But I have an idea. What about I take it?
What was that, Chia?
What about I take it?
Sure, you can hold on to it for the time being.
Yay!
On the way out, Ramirez is going to pick up is there like just a stone in the sewer?
Yeah, you can find like something down there from the sewer to pick up.
He's gonna etch in nice try and then try to slide a hand. He's gonna try to replace the crystal with the stone.
Oh, this crystal's like the size of a volleyball.
Oh, just still try to slide a hand it.
Okay.
19. I'm going to use lucky for advantage.
Oh, I pressed that by accident, sorry.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration. Fuck! Alright,
Dude.
no. I want the crystal! Well, so, okay, I have actual inspiration, and then I have heroic inspiration from being human.
Right.
And
technically, the inspiration we
I-
use at the start of every session is technically called heroic inspiration now anyway, so yes, you do have 2 uses.
And that I didn't
Alright.
intend to also have lucky. I just got it from being a wayfarer. Alright, so you just have an extra stone in your pocket, I guess.
Eh?
I assume I
Oh,
realized.
that was a history check. That wasn't a perception check.
No, it was not. I told you I rolled it by accident. But you kept on
Oh.
rolling, so I wanted to see what happened.
Fair enough.
Oh, so then Ramirez would beat it. Or wait. No.
So
Well, I guess G has to make a perception check.
thing is, I also have a wayfarer, so I also have lucky.
No!
Yes, let's do it.
Alright. Luck off. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I was supposed to with advantage.
Why do I keep on hearing guru 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 guys?
These 2 are DM rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still have advantage if you want me to roll. Are you gonna take it from me? Or are you just gonna slip another thing in my pocket?
I can say that he can slip in the stone, but I don't see how he can take a big glowing crystal the size of a volleyball away from you.
So I probably don't realize that he put a stone in my pocket, but I'm still very much holding on to the volleyball.
Right.
Okay.
So,
I
anyway.
so I don't say thank you.
So, the missing people are saved, the crystal is retrieved, the B team manages to successfully escape through the sewer.
They might be A. They didn't almost die.
Alright.
The real B team is apparently pointless. We didn't need to be here.
Yeah. Oh god.
So, if you guys are the B team, because you're half dead, what would you guys try to do?
Be dead.
Be less than half dead this time. The question is, like, do you want to try and, since clearly we've taken care of the bouncers, try to take care of whatever is going inside?
It is the 2 of you. Do what
Say,
you
is there
want.
anything to get up?
I mean, I
Yeah.
have false life, so I can bolster my HP a little bit.
What about everyone else?
Hmm?
What about everyone else?
Well, if we're just there to disrupt whatever cult activity is going on inside, then I guess time is of the essence. Or we can just, like...
But our job is just to find out what's going on. Am I wrong? And we already found the people that's missing, so
Oh,
what
I
else?
use Binary illusion and just make a bunch of gunshot noises in the party to get them to clear out as we run away.
Don't incriminate the only man with the gun.
Also, would you even know what a gun is?
Yeah, fair point. Also,
So I figured I would because what's his name has a gun.
Right,
I
but that
shot
would
it.
probably be the first time you've seen one. You haven't seen
Yeah.
him shoot it either.
Fair enough.
counterpart by Rykard, we know that the people that were in the holding cells are the only people that were currently taken. How do we not know that they just like took one and are currently like performing a ritual somewhere inside? So
I would think that the answer would be that Ramirez and Meowri didn't think of it, and Gazrul doesn't care.
I didn't hear the question.
how do you know that the people that are currently in the holding cells are the only people that have been abducted and that they're not currently performing a ritual on somebody?
Fuck it, I'll ask. Anyone else missing?
They will say that no, that since they have been the person who was put in there first amongst them, no one has been taken out since. Supposedly, they were all going to be taken out one by one and sacrificed that night.
Okay then, single file line, please.
Alright, apparently that's good enough for Meowri. That's definitely good enough for Gazrul.
If we're down to letting the perpetrator go free, I guess.
Ramirez is going to
And I made lots of friends here.
take a peek. Do I need to
Okay.
roll stealth?
Yep, just a quick roll stealth.
20.
Yep. Alright, quick perception just to see what you can gleam.
18.
Okay, you do hear some chanting. There's some candlelight. You can definitely pick up on the big ritual circle in the middle. I would like for you to roll a religion check just to see what you're able to pick up on for any notable details.
6.
Okay, amongst those words, amongst the chanting, you do hear the word Astaroth, which sounds familiar. That might be like the name of a god, fiend, possibly
Oh,
celestial.
Shoe body bop, hell yeah. That song is so good. I don't intend on taking on 6 dudes by myself. It only lasts for an hour. What time is it?
What, in universe?
Yeah.
It's early night.
Is she okay?
You guys having a tickle fight over there?
No, like, where's the coach channel? I forgot. Because she just had a good one. Because right after Jay said, like, I don't intend of taking on 6 dudes by myself, she just said that's what she said. And she's been dead since.
Fantastic.
You can't say shit around here.
Nope.
Fuck. Hunter's Mark only lasts an hour.
Okay.
I'll try it. I'll Hunter's Mark one of the cultists. This
Okay.
one. And then leave. And then 45 minutes later, I'll try to track him again if he's somewhere else.
He would still be there.
Alright. Then that's it for the Hunter's Mark then.
Cool. Alright. I guess the party would... I mean, is the B team, like, gonna head back to the Krusty Beard? Are you gonna try and push forward into the basement?
You also could all meet up and form one team to enter through the front entrance and try and clean things up.
Yeah, like, as far as we know, our job was to get in and, like, try to be a distraction. So, unless counterpointed, like, I guess we're just gonna try and prepare to get in.
Or, like I'm saying, just, you could contact the other team, meet up, and go in with a stronger force.
I guess.
Jay's like, oh, I see 6 people, I can't take them on with just me. Well, you had another 2 people.
Well, I assume there's 6 people. I only see 4.
All the same, right? I'm just saying you guys could still finish us off tonight.
It's 9. Front question mark? Front now? But I can't question mark, so... Fuck, 8
Just like
characters, so little.
Go drag Lacan back into the bushes he was talking to earlier. DOORCLEAR. That's 9. Fuck.
What word are you trying to send to him?
Like either meet front question mark or front clear, like door clear. Yeah, I guess I was trying to do door clear, but that's still 9 characters instead of
What
8.
about safe? Door safe.
DOORSFSAFE. Yeah, that works. Door safe.
Door stuck.
Or you could do door with only one O.
Door,
Yeah.
yes. Door space safe, I guess.
So you're sending that message to the A team?
Well, if you're
Yeah.
saying door clear, though, that's not going to mean a door meetup, right?
No, I was
That's
just
true.
trying to say that we cleared the front door, but you know.
Door stuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
The door stuck is a meme.
Door clean and door clear. Wait, it says characters. Can I just drop pictograms then?
Wingdings.
I mean, technically,
This can be up to 8 characters long. Space counters characters. Yeah, it implies that's just letters and not. Ah, shit.
I mean, what says we have to use English?
well, you haven't been using English at all. You've been using Common.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Right. I'm saying there's other scripts, though, that might convey more meaning and less characters. Like, single Chinese characters represent many words.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
What languages do you know, and what languages do you know that the A team knows?
That's the thing. Like, I know Common, Draconic, Elvish, so unless like both of the parties know Tentanunians and we can like express ourselves in hieroglyphs, I don't think that's possible.
I mean, you could just send the message, "Come here." We know that you guys are supposed to be at the front door.
I guess.
Okay, so do you send that message?
Yeah, I do that.
All right. I guess unless there's any objection from the rest of the A team, we'll go and meet you at the door.
Shouldn't.
Yeah.
I want to make sure everyone goes home safe first.
Let's see here. Gazra will say, "I understand. I wish we could escort them home, but it's quite possible that our team met more opposition than what we were hoping for. We just have to hope that these people, who have lived here their entire lives, as far as I know their way home." And with a quick
Let us
assurance,
go ahead about the front team.
yeah, with a quick assurance from the rest of them, they say that they can all find their way home. So
Okay.
Gazra gives you a reassuring pat on the shoulder and like leads you along back to the B team.
There's one dead on the ground. They're not conscious, is there?
Hey.
I'm curious, how many bouncers were there again?
2, but they were very big.
I would hope so. So we have one unconscious, but apparently stable. How are the rest of you two?
Worse for wear, but could still keep going.
I want to make sure the one unconscious is okay.
It would be nice if we had a healing potion of some sort, but as far as I know, none of us are equipped. Yes, and as I believe this is our first job here, so we also don't have money to run to the shop to buy one.
Yeah, my
Did you
dude
have
has
this-
20 gold.
Hmm?
I said my guy has 20 gold.
Hmm.
He started with 22.
Okay. And he'll making sure that the crystal is with Meowri. Gazrol will pardon himself and bring Ramirez along.
Okay, where are we going?
He's gonna find a magic shop. It is specifically closed at this hour. Okay, you need to pick the lock.
You want me to pick the lock of a magic shop?
If you'd be so kind.
Do I look like a Booker T. Wit to you?
I'm afraid that reference is lost on me.
You did close enough, would you kindly? I do not intend on doing illegal activity while I am in the city. I don't know about you hobgoblins, but I tend to respect the places I am staying.
You can see the slight little twitch in his eye on that one, but he tries to maintain the even politeness in his voice. We are assaulting a cult that is responsible for kidnapping people with the intention to sacrifice them. We are going to procure a healing potion to raise up one of our allies, and then we can come back the following day after we are paid for this job to pay for the healing potion that was taken in an emergency, possibly even some extra on account of interest and the broken lock. This will be a morally gray area as opposed to outright illegal.
Alright, fine. 23.
You pick the lock. He carefully goes in, finds what appears to be a potion of healing. The two of you leave upon closing the door. Thank you. They
You
return.
leave a little note. We'll pay you back soon.
I owe you.
I owe you.
Let's see here. Just going to be going to the compendium real quick and finding a potion of healing.
I would be more concerned about what kind of defenses a lock to a magic shop would have.
Fortunately, this is a good city, so not much.
You're now cursed.
We'll see. It was Gazril who went in.
Yeah, Ramirez did not step in.
I am not going to screw over my character any less than I would screw over any of you. See here, putting that in here. Vital few items. And let's see here. Details. Damn it. Okay, one sec. Alright. Okay. Val, you get back up with 9 hit points.
Still not quite max. Fine, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So was that like near max damage or something?
Oh, for the 11?
Yeah.
Let's double check. That was a crossbow that hit you?
Heavy crossbow, yeah.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 1, so that was max damage.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. I'm okay. I have 10 hit points. Jeez.
So, you seem to have some trouble with the bouncers. Would you like to turn in for the night, or proceed forward into the basement?
I mean, as far as the cultists know, so far everything is going on as they planned, so might as well hit them while they're expecting it the least, instead of waiting for them to.
Strength and security.
Or disappear.
Yeah, that's true too.
Hmm.
They are likely to disappear. Above game, real quick. Have we slept since we first arrived in the city?
No.
Okay, I'm out of spell slots. Noted. Yes, they are likely to leave. Ugh.
I'm voting for a we go in. I assume like the cultists are less tough than the tough that they hired.
That is quite possible. Hopefully they don't have a particularly devout member amongst their number. If anyone doesn't feel up for going in, I completely understand, and I would even encourage staying out here, waiting an hour, and if we don't return, then possibly seek out the authorities, and also, and he would retrieve the crystal from Meowri. If you'd be so kind as to guard this, I'd rather not take it back into their clutches.
That bush over there is good at hiding things.
He told me, the bush. He's a real swell guy.
No, he'll explain that like the type of bush that it is, and like that it's irritating to the skin, but also provides good cover, so most people wouldn't go and actively search through it. Probably like a poison ivy or something. You can also bury it.
Okay, with that one, yep, Gazril will put it in his backpack and hide the backpack among the bush. Alright then.
Cool.
Everyone good for a full frontal assault?
Full frontal.
I will be in the back. I'm a little exhausted on
If we know
many
there's
things,
a
but I can still help.
why can't we do like a little pincer?
Okay, little strategy, by the way.
Think,
I'm gonna cast sleep immediately when we enter the room just to try and deal with things. We should just plan a little bit before this one, yeah?
I could definitely go behind them. I have one of them marked, and focusing on that individual could be a good tactic. Having another ranged person, maybe a melee, to back me up.
Alright.
Yeah, should be good.
Is there anyone who would like to go with him for the pincer maneuver, or?
Trevor raised his hand, I guess.
All right. So
You're going back into
Ramirez
the
will lead
sewers.
him back through the sewers. He will tell Rykard, send one of the scrolls when we are ready to attack.
Before you leave, he'll like raise a hand like as you guys start walking away. Hold on. Should we leave those two alone? They very well might have died.
To who?
Let you two run off because. Oh, that was Coco. Never mind.
Yeah, that was
Sorry,
me.
I'm confusing Coco's and Jay's characters.
No. Yeah, speaking of which, I'll be casting False Life on myself real quick. Just to, like, not be one hit away from dying.
Very well. I have one spell left in me.
Okay, 6.
I'm not even going to call it a spell. I have a mixture of sorts I can use. Don't breathe it in. But I might be able to put some of them to sleep once we enter the room.
I mean, yeah, if they're, like, huddled up, and that would be good, so we can take care of them one by one, and maybe keep one or two for questioning.
Occupy some of them. Less to attack all at once, perhaps, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on
By
using them
the
myself
way,
tonight.
this
but-
will not be a quiet fight.
No, it won't.
Oh no, that's like this is the actual sleep spell, but I get a free use of it through a feat, and I'm just gonna
Mhm.
kind of
Yeah.
flavor it as a tincture of sorts,
Mm-hmm.
like a pouch of spore or something.
So
Oh,
Gazriel
that's-
will say that it'll take roughly 10 minutes for you to go back through the sewers and like get to the actual proper position. So it's Ramirez and Trevor who are going to be going. Just you two.
Yeah.
All right. I'll move you guys back over here around the corner. Ignore the people still in the cell. They have gone home.
Mm-hmm. Ramirez will turn to Trevor and be like, try to stay at range. We do not know what these men are capable of. And I do not know what you are capable of.
He sadly sighs. Apparently, not much.
It's honest work.
Well, if he knows what he's capable of,
Okay. Everyone good to go?
Yep.
Okay. Gazriel will kick open the door. Everyone please roll for initiative, and because this is surprise, using the new surprise rules, the cultist will roll at initiative at disadvantage.
that's lame.
Let's see here.
Oh well.
Roll NPCs. Roll NPCs.
Holy shit, that's a lot. All right.
Even with disadvantage, holy shit.
Hey.
Let's see here.
Get
Reroll
AC.
initiative. Let's see here. Reroll initiative.
What's the
Yep.
range?
Reroll initiative. Damn. Okay. Went from 21 to a 20. That guy will just really needs to be up front then. Cool. So, and because being a little bit generous,
Hold on. Wait. Sleep's only a 5-foot sphere now? Hold on.
that does not seem right.
What the?
Wasn't it a 20-foot sphere?
Yeah.
It does
Hey,
not
nerfs.
seem right. Double check.
That's
Get that
legacy.
real-
Hold on.
And see here. Spells. All spells. See here.
Yeah.
First
What the
level.
hell? The new one's only a 5-foot radius sphere.
That's cool.
10 feet total.
Yeah. That's 10 feet across.
That is
That's
so
4
dumb.
squares.
It's not even like a hit point thing anymore. Wow. Okay.
Let's see it all with. Yeah, if you just want to use the original, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I'll set that up.
Cool. Yeah, because. Yeah, I'm cool with anyone who wants to use the new one, but yeah, I personally prefer the original.
How does the new one work?
Like, don't get me wrong. In early levels, sleep is very strong, but it quickly
Yeah.
falls off.
Right. The new one is a 5-foot radius, and they have to make a wisdom save or have the incapacitated condition until the end of its next turn.
Yes.
So,
Wow.
I
that's
didn't
one
even
of
read the spells. I just took
Yeah,
it.
I would have just assumed it would be the same because it's a perfectly viable spell, but Jesus Christ.
yeah, like you said, it's really good early, but it falls off so fast when
Uh-huh.
you know
Yeah.
you
You get rid of the
one
bug before level 3, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, I will spend my time fixing this.
Yep.
It even has a 60-second temporary effect of sleeping. What the heck?
Yep. See
Yeah,
here.
20-foot radius, you can get everybody.
Okay, Charlie, you good for running the cultists?
Yep, I'm good.
Yep, very straightforward. And these guys, because they are cultists, they will fight to the death. So we got the 1 up first.
What is it?
Charlie?
Okay. Oh,
Yep,
maybe.
sorry.
And he's that one. Does he notice anything yet?
I would say that we have kicked in the door, we've run in, so he would
Okay.
notice intruders. So
So
he'd probably move to attack.
okay. I was just making sure y'all did kick in the door and make a lot of racket.
Yep.
Let's see here. His movement is. Well, I got to get used to these new things. It's different. Oh, okay. So I got to do some measurements. Sorry, y'all. He's gonna be moving 30 feet towards. Does he notice? Hold on. Were y'all being stealthy when y'all came into the basement, or y'all just being loud?
Yeah, we were being stealthy, or at least Ramirez was trying.
Yeah.
I asked that for a reason.
You want us to roll for it?
No, y'all okay. Because I know that with him, he's gonna
Yay.
be running down here towards the bottom, and that will be his turn because he has to, that's his movement, and he can't. I don't think he has anything of long range at all. Nope. So he run his little thing that he could do.
Mhm.
That's his turn. And
Okay. Let's see here. And just double check and see how my ability works. Should have done that sooner. Let's see. Oh shit, I can't do that just yet. Oh well. Gonna roll up. Short sword attack against him. 19 hits. Not sure why it doesn't give me the option for damage. That should be public roll. Wow, okay, we're really gonna do this now? A second here. Come on. Come on.
you can do it.
Let's see here. Players. Open the folder. Thank you. Inventory. Close that damn pop-up. I don't need to see it every damn time.
Oh yeah, the one that comes up every time you come in.
Yep. Jump to the bottom. I'm clicking on it. Come on. Okay. Doing it the hard way then.
I hate when it does that. It does that to me.
Also, I think you're doing GM rolls, Eric.
Yeah, because they're gray for me, and it says DM.
Well, I rolled for initiative under GM rolls, but I'm set to public right now.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see here. Both of my attacks hit that guy. Well, I didn't do 32 damage. That was just the 2 rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next up.
Let's see here. I gotta set back his health. I did.
Yeah, so he would have taken 8 damage.
Okay, I'll set his health back than what he's supposed to be at.
Okay, that was my action. And just to double check to see if I can do this. History, I'm immune to that. Yeah, not going to use that just on this guy yet, so guess that'll be the end of my turn.
That is
Okay, I think I
Okay.
have the spell set up.
Cultist next. Okay, let's see where he's gonna go. Let's do some
Made it
measurement.
much harder to modify your spells.
He's gonna be moving towards you. And if he's right there, he can still hit, right? Because he's still within arm reach.
Yep.
Okay. And he's gonna be targeting you, Eric. Let's see what he gets. In fact, if I target, it'll tell me if I hit or not. Let's go. Did it roll?
Is it not working for you either?
I just. What is?
Oh my god.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I'll see here. He has an attack modifier +3, so
Yeah, I was fixing
Is
to do the
Eldritch
roll.
Blast just broken?
no, it's all of these moves.
Everything. I was just gonna roll, and do the.
Yeah, it's private GM rule. 14 does not hit me. I have an armor class of 16.
So his attack does nothing.
Yeah. Next up is Vel.
I'm gonna do exactly what I promised. Okay.
I believe that they may be having a little bit of an issue with Foundry right now. I don't think it's just you, Eric.
Yep, gonna have to sort that out sooner or later.
Shit. How do I see the dice rolls? Okay, those were both like 14, I think, or an 18.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to click the. And that's it. Take the first. I don't know why I can't. Whatever. Okay, yeah, it was 18. So 18 hit points across them, starting at the lowest hit point person.
Okay. I'll just well, I know this guy's gonna go out first, so
Yeah.
Whoop.
They're just asleep.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where the heck's the sleep icon at? Ah, there it is. It's the little moon one.
Thank you, Eric.
Yep. Let's see here. So that would be 10. And let's do it for that guy too. Boop. There. So he managed to put 3 out.
Yeah. Hey, I still have a. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's my turn. Have fun. Bye.
Okay. Next up is this cultist over here, Charlie.
He's going to be moving his movement. Let's see. And he could get right beside you, so that's what he's gonna do. Because he's dumb. And he just sees you as a target right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Let's see. Roll a d20.
Sure. Just a sec.
I can do it. I'm just asking if that's what it is.
Yep,
I
and
know
then
how to
add
do
3 to that, so that'll hit me.
Okay, and so then for the roll the 1.
Yeah, it'll be a 1d4 plus 1.
2 damage.
Cool. Alright, next up is this cultist over here.
Okay. I have to click off the thing and do the thing. So which cultist moving's now?
This one?
Okay, so let's see how. He's gonna try to move towards the door
That's fair.
and try to. Whoever's up here up front,
That's Coco.
he's going after Coco.
Why me?
Hey, I've been getting most of the love right now so far. I'll be tanking up here for a bit.
It's a D20.
Yep, 1 sec. I'll be rolling that D20 for you.
20 hit.
Well, I guess we're not getting the message. I need to help.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll the damage. Just 2 damage.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Okay, who's next? That guy's asleep. So now it's Chia's turn.
Where'd you go?
Oh, it didn't.
The ones with the bunnies on top of them are asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This'll help you.
A shrieking skull might be beneficial right about now.
No, but won't they wake up?
I mean, if you deal enough damage, probably not.
Yeah, they might go to sleep forever.
What's the range?
10.
10 feet cube? Yeah, then you can just put it here and then we'll get like all 4 of them. Here.
Oh, it's huge.
There you go. That's a 10 foot cube.
That
No,
is
that is a 10 foot
that.
cube. No, like all 4.
Yes, that is all 4.
No, I mean a 10 foot cube, so it's like 10 by 10 by 10.
This one in the middle.
Oh no.
By the way,
Oh,
so
wow.
that
Can you make it?
That'll work.
Yes,
Maybe go
it's like a cube shape.
over. No, don't attack the. Go over and hit these 2.
oh, this one.
This is a cube shape.
That's
I've got
Yeah,
a
at
hunter's
least-
mark on one of them. I don't know which one.
1 sec.
like
He may
this.
be passed away in a minute.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You move it.
Here. Don't get free.
Mm-hmm.
I just see a bunch of circles and squares from around the corner, apparently.
There goes my sleep.
Well, they may be permanently asleep though, Vale, depending on how her damage roll is.
Or, well, either which way, I kind of just wasted the spell.
Why does it
Fine.
not work?
You cast it, right?
Look, I did.
Well, I think 2 of them got skipped because of it, at least already.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
What's the description of the spell?
Just 1. And he's the one that won't even be in that square. Damn it.
Yeah, the one went before you.
I throw a skull, and it shrieks, which can be heard up to 300 feet. So there's no need for the thing,
Mm-hmm.
because it's already like, and it. Well, how am I supposed to read if you put?
Just like
Because I already like did it twice, but it didn't roll.
consume spell slot. Yeah, it doesn't like show it up.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to do the /R technique for now.
Yeah, so /R space 2d4 unless one thunder. And that's 6. So they all take 6.
Not much.
See here.
Which does that include her spellcasting modifier?
Without making a saving throw. Oh, so it's direct damage. God damn.
Now 1 sec. Ba-ba-ba.
You know, usually with those, it's a plus whatever your spell pause, is.
That is a good point. It might.
I didn't.
No, it's just the 2d4 thunder.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I forget she does have Coco sitting right there.
Oh, but on the plus side, it's no saving throw.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay,
straight up
so-
damage.
Yep, I'm subtracting the damage right now.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you. They managed to kill one and heavily damage 2 others. This one other guy, however, will wake up. But that's fine. He's still prone. Anything else, Gia?
I think that's my action.
Yep. So,
Uh-huh.
let's see here. Oh yeah, next up will be this guy over here with the hunter's mark on him.
Yippee! He's not dead! It's just whoever I'm targeting.
And he's going to move. Let's see.
Oh, he might just move towards me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to figure out. Oh, yeah, he'll probably take the place of his comrade that has fallen.
Yep, I'll just move that out of the way for you.
And so that's where he's going to go. And I'm going to roll that. Slash. 1, D20.
Sorry.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep. 17 will hit.
Okay, let me make sure I do the roll thing. Slash roll. 2 damage.
Cool. Nice. Yo, Jay! Yep.
It's me. Alright, which one's the hunter's mark?
The one right above me.
Alright. Time to introduce him to black powder. So is he targeted? He is. Peacemaker. Peacemaker.
Yeah, you're probably just gonna have to do the R, the /R space 1d20 plus whatever your attack modifier is.
Yeah. And this is just a normal hand crossbow. I think something.
Yeah, something definitely borked in the
plus
system.
6. 13 to hit.
That should hit them. I don't think they have a very high armor class.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Yep.
Alright, since it's Hunter's Mark, it does an extra d6 force, plus the already, light crossbows do d6, right?
Right. So it should be 2d6 damage to him.
Slash roll 2d6, 7 damage. This looks loud.
Oh, we already had that shrieking skull go off, so.
Already took
And
off his
then-
damage.
Fantastic.
And then he unleashes his second Peacemaker. 1d20 plus. Wait, should I add my dex to the Peacemaker roll? The light crossbow roll?
Typically, you don't add it to the guns for damage.
Well, it's a reflavored light crossbow.
Right, but we're also acknowledging the fact that it makes a sound, so.
Okay. D20 plus 6. 13 to hit.
13
Slash R. 2d6. Another 9 damage on this man.
Oh, he's
Yeah, that
down.
should drop him.
He's gone. He died.
And then Ramirez will
now.
go back behind cover.
Good move. Alright, then that was the dead cultist turn. Next up is this guy right over here who's pretty low on health.
He is going to, because he just saw the guy come around the corner. I think that he would try to get to the corner.
That's
You're
Yeah.
approaching me?
Mhm.
Instead of running away, you're approaching me.
He's not very smart, okay?
Next turn, this dude's gonna get pistol whipped.
And he's going to try to hit you if he can.
Nope.
Oh, he has to be one more little square, don't he?
Yep.
So he can't do nothing. He's actually just standing there.
Brandon.
Oh, yeah. Kill him. Do it.
I guess he's gonna run up and smack him with his sword,
Mm-hmm.
which is a +5, I think, to hit.
You want me to roll for you? That's 24. Well,
I like yours better.
sure. We'll say that was the 24 then.
Well, I could burn up one of my luckies to reroll.
All right then. That'll be a good medium. So roll for damage.
So everyone has lucky.
Yeah, it's like an origin feat.
Yeah, no, I got it because I had Wayfarer, and Gia has Wayfarer as well.
I don't know why the next a commercial Wayfarer. We got what you need.
I'm gonna burn one of my 2 battle dice to add an extra D6. What is the
Wait?
What is the swing for?
I would say holding on to that because you know these guys are not very beefy.
What class are you?
Legacy
warlock.
warlock?
Why do you have battle dice? Huh?
That comes with the legacy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very
He's
weird.
not that beefy. You don't.
And
you know.
My character sheet half worked along with everybody else's. So what is
Fair
the
enough.
long sword for?
Hmm?
What is the longsword roll for? Is it a D8?
Yeah, it's a
D6?
D8 if you're two-handing.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you needed to kill him.
Yep. I was actually supposed to say that, and he did.
And that's it.
Coco.
Okay, so I guess I'm engaged. I can't really do much right now. So spear with caustic blade, just in case.
Mm-hmm. Kill him. Kill the piss right out of him.
You got it, Coco.
The blade is not working.
Yeah, I don't think anything's working right now. Everybody's having to do rolls. The roll thing /
Yep, just type it in the chat.
Yeah, you gotta code your own dice.
Interesting.
This
Nice
seems
stuff.
like a
Yeah,
problem.
okay. So just to attack, it's D20 plus proficiency, right?
Plus your whatever your attack modifier is.
This is just a check on my end.
It should say on the weapon that feature.
See here. Spear is it's gonna run off your strength, which is 0. So yeah, it's just your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so it's plus
So a
2.
D20 plus 2.
No, that's a D200. Oh, there you go, 14.
That'll hit.
14 hits? Okay.
Yep.
Push for 1d6. It's 5 piercing damage.
I'm an idiot. My armor and shield wasn't equipped.
Well,
That explains.
Okay, now we have a higher AC.
Would explain
I
why you went
hadn't-
down so easy.
Well, I took 11 damage. Didn't matter.
Well, it may not have hit though.
I mean, it
If
goes up
they
from 12 to
can,
15, but so it's not huge. But
Anyway, I got that cultist right up here in the corner. It's his turn next.
Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Let me do some measurements here. So that's too far. That's just right. That's too far. So he's gonna run up to Eric because Eric's the closest one to him. And he's gonna try to hit you. Let's see what he does.
That's a miss.
Yep, that's a miss. So he's just sitting there like, what? He missed. And now it is Eric's turn.
Yep. Just a sec. Let's see here. Well, 13 hits the one guy. Actually, I'm just going to use that as the advantage to kill the guy that's on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. See here.
He has very, very low health anyway. He's bloodied.
Yes! Okay.
Don't we love it?
Well, it hits him again, so...
Oh wait, we have Voldas in here, don't we?
Oh, wait, that actually should have killed him. Yeah, so first of all,
Yeah.
yes, we do have Volda. Second of all, yeah, I forgot to add my dex bonus to that damage, so that would have killed him. He would have taken 5 from that.
But yeah, he'd be dead then.
Yeah. So,
That's what,
He's dead. I'm gonna put him over here. I don't know how to mark him dead, but I'm gonna put him over there as if he's dead.
okay, and then the other guy will take 8 damage.
So the guy to your left or right?
This guy over here will take 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have.
I may switch out my reflavored light crossbows to flintlocks because they're basically the same thing. But if we're using the firearm rules, might as well have a firearm.
I'm cool with that.
Are you both dual wielding?
I'm
yeah,
dual wielding.
I'm
Yes.
dual wielding.
Ah,
Okay, and then I'm bonus action taking the help action against this motherfucker over here. Because Hobgoblin.
oh.
Bill, your turn.
Use your help. Sure. I conjure another snowball and huck it at this man. The one that he just did the help action against.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hey Eric. Do you
Yes?
want to just go reload it and remove the dice roller?
Sure.
That might be it.
You know what? That actually might be it.
Because I can't roll my spells anymore, and that's only happened since we reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I'm gonna go rush them all back.
So I was sitting here like, wait, but my spells are working.
Well, I also had Dice Train. That's not working either, so... Same module. Yeah.
But my sleep worked.
Yeah, because I don't think he needs to roll anything. It just like creates a pattern.
Right, that's do the attack stuff. All right,
Hopefully this
try this
fixes
now.
it.
We shall see.
That's an easy try.
All right, spells. Ray Frost.
Yep. It works.
This will be with advantage. Sorry. 15.
So the attack is
For 1 damage.
and that was against.
The one to Eric's right.
Okay.
These really
Hey,
are just snowballs.
1 damage is 1 damage. At least you did some damage and not none at all.
I don't need your pity.
Have you tried putting rocks in your snowballs?
I'll try that next time. Yes.
Gun.
That's,
Hey, the gun
that's my
works.
turn.
Cool. Okay, now it's the turn of the guy who you threw a snowball at.
I'm thinking that he is going to go after Vale's character because he's like, you threw a snowball at me! So
Oh, is he
going
gonna
I mean-
disengage first?
Oh,
But did
no,
you
he's
choose
not.
one?
He's not because he's stupid. So you do get an attack of opportunity.
Go.
He's dumb.
Oh. Oh.
Let's see here. Short sword. Attack.
Attack.
Normal.
Boo.
That'll hit that asshole. Yes. That'll kill that asshole.
Ah, jukes!
He was like, what's that? And so he is dead.
He sees a snowball to the face, and that's all. Like he's like, "What the man?"
It distracted
Yeah.
him
In that-
long
in
enough
that
for me
mo-
to kill him.
Yeah, in that moment of distraction, you'd seize the opportunity to stab him in the back.
As is the hobgoblin way. Next up will be
He's
that
asleep.
asshole.
He's still asleep. He ain't woke up yet.
Oh yeah, that guy's nope. No, the next guy's still asleep. This guy's
Oh.
the one who's up right now is the one just above Coco.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's still going to try to hit Coco because he obviously has no brain.
How did they
And
afford such good
It's
bouncers?
working now. Oh my god.
No,
Anyway.
sorry.
And-
Ooh.
Oh
Sorry.
god.
oh. 21
He's
yet?
spellcasting.
Yeah, 21 fucking hits.
6 damage?
Okay, I'm somewhat
I'm
alive.
I'm sorry, Coco. Okay.
I'm not by much, but I'm somewhat alive.
I actually
Alright.
think I rolled max damage.
Yeah, yeah, you did. All right, next is the guy who's asleep, and then it's Chia.
Is the person here hurt?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to go up here and touch him. Which one do I press?
Interesting. Energy attack?
I guess I didn't touch.
Minor life steal. No, it's just the damage. They need to do a DCE 10 con save.
Is that not my DC 10?
No, that's the damage that you deal.
Oh, so they need to do a con save?
Yeah, you need to do a DC 10 con save.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you gain temporary hit points equals to half.
They
Oh,
fail.
Fail. So you gain, 4 temp HP?
One.
So you click on the TMP
Yeah.
and just type 4.
I get 1. Because I rolled a 1.
No.
Yes, I just did. I rolled a 1.
But why did you roll then? Oh, that's it.
It
Ah.
says D4. And
Ah.
I pressed it and it said 1.
And then just say 1.
Yep, I already subtracted the health off that guy for you, Charlie.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Next up is Jay.
Sorry.
Ramirez strolls out. Who's left?
And you got
Sleepy
these two guys
guy.
with low health, and then Sleepy Guy.
Yeah.
Sleepy guy. Actually, no, he's prone, so my range attacks will have disadvantage. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark over to that guy with my bonus action, and then I'll shoot him. Attack normal, 15.
Hits.
Situational bonus, 1d6. 16 damage.
Oh, he's he only had, you're gonna laugh. You did way more damage than you needed to. Let's see where his thing is. And he is dead.
Yeah, almost liquefied him.
Yeah. Technically, he had 1 hit point left. Just saying. He's outright like.
Oh,
If we
I
had
should
windows
be
down
adding
here-
a D4 to that. So technically, it's only 12 damage. Let me change that.
If there
Well,
was
it
windows
wouldn't have
open,
mattered.
or even windows in general, they'd be finding traces of him in the town over.
Yeah. He obliterated him. It was like, poof.
Brandon,
Alright.
your turn.
We have
Gonna
one
step
cultist
on.
sleeping, and then the one down here by Coco. That
Does
is.
this work now? Yay!
I guess you can target the sleeping one.
I'm targeting him
This one?
because he's not gonna wake up, right? We could just
Don't
grab
target
him
the
and
sleeping one. We can question if we want to.
When you make melee
I know someone wanted to.
That's dirty 20.
20 should hit
Mm-hmm.
8 on that guy.
8.
Yep.
He did. Let's see where his thingy is, so I can mark him as dead.
All right, who has
Hey,
rope?
look at me marking him as dead, Eric. I'm doing so good.
I'm proud of you. You are rapidly learning. Coco, would you like to finish the last one off, or shall I?
I would like to do it. I have a question. When you do a melee attack against a prone target, you get crit, right?
No, that's incapacitated. Or
It's
Which he
incapacitated.
is.
Oh, didn't you want to ask him questions?
Well, he's kind of a
Yeah, like
dumb
what
cultist.
god is he?
Okay, hear me out. Can I bite the last one to regain HP and stop right before they pass over, or no?
I would say sure.
Okay, then I would just like to do that and basically like drain everything but 1 HP, and then
Okay.
like take them for questioning.
We have multiple turns before that. I imagine we can bind him first
Rope.
because he's gonna wake up.
Screaming, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever has rope, if you got the rope, you got the rope.
We all should have rope. I know I have some of my basic adventuring gear.
Okay. Then if you want to wrap him up in rope just in case the bite don't work.
Oh no! It's good. He's gonna wake up after the bite because he's not being reduced to 0. Is the point?
Mhm.
So, yep. Eric or I or Gia or even Jay. Actually, I'll have Coco's last. Okay. Oh no! Wait, Coco's next. Even if you wait
Yeah,
your
that's
turn,
the
then we
thing.
can do it.
I mean, I can still hold my stuff until.
I'll say that we're out of initiative right now for convenience sake. So if you guys want, we can tie him up. He can bite him to regain some hit points and thus wake him up. And then you can ask your questions.
Now, the thing is, do you mention that you're going to bite him, or do we like bind him up for questioning, and then you just like, all right, I'll take care of this because you want to answer the questions to the cult that might have abducted you. You're like, all right, I'll ask him questions, and then just bite him.
Then he's asking a question.
Coco?
We don't.
Yep.
Sure, just do whatever you need to, and I'll just like.
That's not the
Wait, what?
The question is, do you bite him like no, or do you like do it secretly from everyone else?
Oh, actually, that's a good question.
See, if you paid attention.
Coco. Good job, Gia.
Attention when you're playing D&D.
I mean, yeah, I guess he would have just done it on the spur of the moment, but basically, if the action has died down, he's not going to do it.
Yeah, the action has died down. Everyone else is dead except for him who's asleep.
Yeah, then never mind. We can just like tie him up and question it. No need to do anything about it.
Cool. So he's tied up. Do you want to bite him to wake him up so that way you can gain some health back?
Nah.
Quentin said
Can
he's
s-
not gonna bite.
Yeah, I can just slap him awake, that's it.
Cool.
Attention when
I
you're-
guess guys roll slap him awake. Alright, everyone, ask your questions.
What's the color of my underwear?
What's
Good
your
morning.
color?
What's your hair color?
Good morning.
I'm not actually asking that.
I know, I'm just laughing.
I said good morning. How rude.
Are you
First of all,
Handler's
you're
hair
very
color?
distant from the microphone. Second of all, the cultist. Hey, what? Ah, shit.
Hey, I want to come. How do I move?
Oh, you here's Gia laughing.
Yep.
Good morning.
What do you want?
No, that's my. I ask you, no, you ask me. I said good morning, so you should reply nicely, please.
You know, I have like the mindset of what a cultist might say in response to a lot of questions. I don't know how cultists respond to this kind of nonsense.
I don't think that'd be very
To
nice.
confuse your enemies, you must first confuse yourself. I said good morning. Damn, they don't teach anyone manners.
is wrong with you?
That's good, but morning. And who said it's morning? It's afternoon.
You know how scared I'd be if I woke up to a party of adventurers after they knocked me the fuck out, and there's a cat lady just being like, "Good morning."
And then surrounded by the bodies of all my fellow cultists.
Yeah,
Which-
exactly.
Many times cultists don't see
Shaking.
themselves as a cult. They're just like doing their thing.
Family.
Me and my friends.
Anyway,
I don't think he would want to say much at all.
Mm-hmm.
I heard there was a party. What was the party about?
We were going to sacrifice some parasites to our lord.
Like rats? Grasshoppers.
Sure. Yeah, that.
Okay, why does your lord need parasites?
We were going to feed it to channel the life force to him to activate the crystal to summon an entity that would destroy all the parasites in town.
Well,
What-
oh?
What entity?
Oh, Crystal.
The one in the bushes.
What entity?
I know that.
Oh,
I'm being
Astaroth,
stupid.
the Lord of Ghosts.
And why does Mr. Ghost need crystals juice?
The death fuels the crystal, which will summon the entity. The more deaths, the more powerful the entity will be summoned.
Well, I mean, all your friends are dead, so like, did we do our job? Did we do our jobs for you?
Yes, in the other room, an entity should have been summoned, and he will be here soon to kill all of you. He must be getting through the commoners that we kidnapped in the first place.
Can I like wake one of the friends up?
No, they're dead.
Exactly. I'm a necromancer.
Oh shit! You want to get trolls?
Can I wake this one up?
I mean, if you have a class ability for it,
I
if
do
it
think
says that you can do that, then I can't stop you.
It's
It
the
should be this. How do I send it?
no. Go to up.
Up.
The little 3 bars
3 bars
on the right.
on the right.
The button.
In the meantime, anyone else have questions for this guy?
No, you don't have trolls, man.
They're not wrong, they're friends. I want to make friends.
Oh, then
If he's not gonna ask it,
I think we're spamming it in chat. Stop.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit,
Have you-
sorry. I
have
don't
you
wanna-
branded
I
any
just wanted to get up and like.
parasites?
No, we didn't bother doing that. We were just gonna, as long as they're killed within so many feet of the crystal, then it counts as a sacrifice.
And that's all you do?
Parasite.
That's all we have to do.
Well, anyway, I wake all of them up.
Yeah, no. but
Where
they
did
don't-
Would
you
you-
find this
because your
crystal,
rounds
even?
just like they wake up for one round. They
Oh,
move
Jeremy
into-
over there had it.
Yeah, then they'll just like huddle together, but you know that they're out.
No,
And
but
you
they're
just all
gonna
decided to
explode.
do this?
Boom.
Yeah, they explode. But
Hey,
they're-
Necromancer.
Do you?
Wait, I'm confused.
Oh, God damn it, Gia.
That's not what you wanted to do.
No, I just wanted them to be up so that we can be friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Like, so what if my friends explode?
You don't get thralls until
What?
level 3, I believe.
I don't have thralls. I don't need
I
thralls.
don't
We have
think
two
friends are-
necromancers.
Yes.
We have Gia the necromancer and Coco the necromancer.
Sure.
Necromancer.
Gia, you want to go raise? Can you raise people at this point?
No, not yet.
This one that I can do that I've been spamming in chat, but I don't like. I just want them to like huddle together so that they could explode each other.
So basically, she's just like raising the corpse of his dead like allies and just
Yeah.
making them
Can I-
huddle in a corner and make them like go pow 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 pow.
Can I make them get up and then like leave so that they're further? No, actually, since this crystal is already gone.
So they can move 15 feet. That's it.
Oh.
And make one attack.
You know what? I just want them up to freak him out for no other reason. So can I just like raise one up?
Move 15 feet towards him and
Not towards him. Not towards him.
so we all explode.
Yes, he's not bothered by this because he is part of a death cult. He
Aw.
is familiar with necromancy.
Oh, boo,
Mhm.
boo.
So, as far as we know, we currently have a crystal that might have been turned into an entity that is in the bush somewhere in front of the house, correct?
As far as you know.
Has anyone went outside of the house to check?
Of course not.
Can I do
I will
that?
ask real quick, yeah. What's the range on that crystal?
I don't know, 50, 60 feet, something like that.
Hmm.
Like,
My best.
Ramirez will go outside. Damn
Yeah.
crystals. Doo, doo, doo.
Yeah, you poke your head outside. Crystal seems fine. The backpack's still roughly where you can left it as far as you know.
check the back.
Neil shout back. The crystal is not active. Apparently, cultists don't count as people.
Or they were just
Well, it's also well without outside the range.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
It
It's
would have been in
funnier.
the range had we brought it in, though.
Yep.
Wait, do we take him back to like the police or something?
I guess.
Yeah, we totally should, though I don't think Eric will.
Why?
Jobs. I will ask the cultist one more question. But you all
Mhm.
just decided to do this. Would your mother be proud?
I'm not mad. I'm just
I
disappointed.
I mean, she's the one who indoctrinated me into this, so I would assume so.
What's her name?
Diana.
Diana?
Is his mother somewhere in this room? Like, does he look for someone?
No, but now we have like somewhat of a cult leader to look for.
Are these all your siblings then?
No, these are guys from around town.
Yes, it's just townsfolk.
Rather than picking flowers together, you decided to sacrifice people. Very nice. Well, anyone else have anything?
Your mama is so fine. We could find her. We can see her from the tower.
No, I'm not a murder hobo. I wouldn't do last words. Well, we shall take him into custody and bring him to the town guard.
Oh, no pressure, keep. You still
Alright.
don't.
Gazril will say that you're absolutely free to do that. He is not going to argue.
Okay, let's go, Miss. Oh wait,
Wait,
here-
wait. If this crystal, is there a minimum amount of death that needs to be around the crystal? Because the more people that die around it, the stronger the entity gets. But if we just kill one dude and then jump the entity, problem solved. That Ramirez will say that in character. Why don't we just get rid of this crystal? It could be stolen, perhaps. If we have a full party of adventurers and someone willing to sacrifice themselves for this entity, why don't we just deal with it now, for this does not become a problem later?
The cultist will say something along the lines of like, "Oh no, please don't. That would be such a terrible thing."
I don't feel comfortable performing a ritual.
This is the reverse psychology.
We don't even know if the crystal
It's
destroys
really
itself when the
Please do
entity
it.
comes through. Either.
Wait, what's his name?
I don't know, I didn't catch it.
What's his name? What's your name?
Ezekiel.
His name's Ezekiel, sure.
Fuck you, Ezekiel.
Can you get up, Ezekiel? We're going to the police.
Yeah, fine. Not like I have a choice.
I mean, you could say please.
Please don't take me to the police. Please let me go.
No. Let's go.
Truly menace.
See, we're not murder hobos. Yeah.
No.
He looks at all the bodies on the wall.
We're snitches. There's your food over there if you're hungry.
You all made sure to register with the guild, right? You have your identification?
There's no cultist guild.
No, with the Adventurers Guild. This is to the party.
Wait, who are you talking to?
To the
I think
party.
we all-
So while we're walking away with him and bound up, like you all made sure to register with the guild,
Police
correct?
Should we
Not yet. You have not gotten your badges yet.
Oh shit.
You do have this job officially from the guild, so if you make mention of this to the
Okay.
guard or whatever, they can double check with them. But
Okay.
Yeah.
We have like a posting that's stamped or like sealed by the guard, like by the guild. Like, hey, here's your job quest.
Mhm.
That would we could just use that too.
What's
Okay.
his mom's name?
Diana
No, like that's the first name. What's the last name?
Willows.
Diana Willows. Okay, is the Willows family name something that rings like up in the town hierarchy?
You can roll a history check.
Eric just making a random name, and they're like, "Aha, a lead."
I mean, this is the job of the DM. Yeah, Willows is a upper middle class name.
Okay. So we can assume that somebody in the upper middle class is like fucking up with cult shit.
Oh,
Possibly.
who does this house belong to?
Good question. We could probably go upstairs and find out.
There's an upstairs?
There's an upstairs?
We were in the basement. The map is literally
Also-
called the basement.
I thought only the what's it called? Only
All
where
right,
the-
everybody, let's go upstairs.
Ah shit.
No, let's take him to the police.
Yes, you can drop him off at the police and then you can go back to the building and go upstairs and check it out.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
before we drop him off, I'll ask him who owns the house.
Guy named Smith, as far as I know.
Okay, thank
Some
you,
random
Ezekiel.
guy.
I wasn't the one who made the deal. I just kind of show up and help out with the sacrifice and stuff.
He's an
I mean, if you kept
angel.
Jeremy or Marcus or Phil alive, maybe you could have asked them.
Anyway, we'll go to the town guard and drop him off unless anyone has anything else for them.
Okay, Charlie, real quick, do you want to run Smith or shall I?
I'll try.
Go for it. Be good practice.
Yeah.
Okay, so party's going back to talk to this Smith individual.
Good
I'll say
evening.
everyone can benefit from a short rest if they'd like.
Never mind.
Wee.
I mean, I could gain 1 HP. I can't get anything back on a short rest.
I double my hit dice, right? Yes. That's 10. Okay, that's max hit point. Just because it's
Hate this sheet.
basically the evening, I'm also gonna like pump out my second false life spell. Just because.
There we go. Back to full health.
That's
And
a
I
seven.
didn't even have to use a hit die for it either.
Okay.
Oh, you just gain HP?
Because I burned second wind and I can gain 1 second wind usage back on a short rest.
Ah. Very nice.
Okay, so party heads upstairs. Knock on the door.
How do I roll the hit die?
You click
On
short
the
rest, it'll have a thing.
yeah, on the details tab, the front of your character sheet, right at the top, you'll have the fork and knife.
Does everyone's attacks work now that the...
Yeah,
Those are
looks
moved.
like it.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Awesome.
Okay.
Y'all knock on the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see a gentleman open the door, and he goes, "Oh, hello there."
General Kenobi.
Mr. Smith, I presume.
Ah, yes, Mr. Harold and Smith. How are you?
We were wondering if we could come in for just a brief moment and talk about the goings-on in your basement.
I don't know anything going on in my basement, but you're more welcome to come in.
Excellent. And with that one, he immediately pushes himself inside.
I will insight that.
Yes, you may insight that. Roll your insight.
There we go.
He really doesn't know what y'all are talking about.
We'll follow in.
Mm-hmm. Gazriel immediately takes a look at the place. It's very ornate. This guy is very clearly low nobility, I would say. Definitely has money.
No.
So, what were you speaking of on the basement per se? I was just.
Did
up
you
here
rent your
afraid.
basement out for use?
Oh no, there was some fine gentleman that came along and asked you rent the basement. Yes.
Were you aware that they were cultists?
No, there's no cultists in my basement. What are you talking about? I would never do that. I even asked. I asked if they were cultists. They said no, they're not cultists. So I believed them.
He has a point.
And you approved... Never mind, I don't think we know that. You guys might.
They said no.
Thank you, Charlie.
What is the name of the person that signed the contract for the lease?
That was Philip.
Yeah, that was Philip. He was. I don't know, but they, when they came up, they said they wanted to rent the basement. I was like, hey, I'm not using it. I could use the extra money. His name was Phil. He didn't really talk too much, but hey, they wanted to rent it, so I let him rent it. Gives me extra money.
And the screaming never bothered you?
What screaming?
The one that came out of the
Where have you
stall.
been for the last 2 hours?
Pew,
Been up here
pew.
eating bread.
Do we take him to the police too?
Well, yeah. It happened in his property, so, you know.
I honestly had no idea they were cultists. They asked, they said no.
Okay, tell it to the police, please.
No, let's not be too hasty, Meowry. I'm convinced that Mr. Smith here honestly did not know. He was just being kind by letting a few people rent out the basement that he himself didn't use. Problem is, I'm sure not everyone would see it that way, and he could certainly use the word of some reputable heroes, individuals who just recently saved a half dozen lives and ended a cult sacrifice ritual. But of course, he doesn't know us. He would need to have insurance, make sure that we're properly incentivized to tell the truth. Isn't that right, Mr. Smith?
Yes, sir. What? I didn't catch your name. What was it again?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Nick.
Yes, Mr. Nick. I had no idea those people were doing that. They said they was going to give me money, so I need upkeep on the place, and I can't really hear anything down the basement. I'm deaf in one ear, so I was just up here eating my bread.
Of course. So if you just had anything that is just lying around that some people might find useful that you wouldn't miss if it just never saw it again.
Oh,
Okay,
just any interesting herbs.
There was a gentleman that came through and he gave me these gauntlets, and I don't need them. So if you would like them,
I think that'll work quite well for me. And Gazril looks to the rest of the party. Any input on this?
Do you have some gas rolls?
The hobgoblin you've been working with is
Blackmailing.
named Gazril.
No. What did he gave us some what?
He just handed off
Gauntlets,
Gazril a
sorry.
pair of magical gauntlets.
Oh,
Can I have them?
well, if you're happy with it.
You just blackmail him.
Not at all. We're entering into a business arrangement. Now, if we say anything about the cult, he can point out that we're extortionists.
I don't know that I feel good about this. You're a concerning individual.
We
All
do
the
this
same.
in Blue Jean all the time, I assure you.
Are you sure this is a
Well, I haven't spent much time in the cities these days. The world must have gone to shit a little bit more. All right.
Ramirez is just kind of gritting his teeth in the corner.
So, anyone else have any critiques for Gazrul or questions for Mr. Smith? Perhaps they want to try and extort more out of him?
No,
Does he happen to have any
not nice.
curious herbs?
He's got this new thing called cilantro in his kitchen.
Ooh. Oh shit! This tastes like soap. Yep. What are you
So,
doing?
does anybody else want to question Mr. Smith on anything, or
Yeah.
possibly get?
Does he have any interesting herbs?
I would imagine he would say no,
Ramirez-
that any herbs would be the purview of his chef who's not in at the moment.
That's all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Ramirez would leave ahead of the party, and he will take the backpack.
Oh, you're still in the backpack with the jewel in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he would go in front of the hobgoblin and take the backpack. Be like, well, someone has to carry this. Might as well turn it into it for evidence.
Yes.
There's no
yes, we can turn
jewel.
it in to the Adventurers Guild for evidence.
Is there nothing in the backpack?
No, it's still there.
Okay.
He would not have had the opportunity to steal it out of there.
Yeah, he would take the backpack and be like, all right, let us head to the Adventurers Guild and get paid, and of course repay the kind shopkeeper that we stole from Mr. Hobgoblin.
It's not stealing if we pay for it.
Borrow.
Mm-hmm. Ramirez is going to wear the backpack on the front, so he always has an eye on it. The old. And then head to the Adventurers Guild.
All right.
Or
You that always put his backpack in front.
you can say anything about it.
All right.
Does everybody else go with to the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, follow along.
Yep. Gazril would walk over towards Rickard.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you expressed some interest in these gauntlets, right?
Well, they do look magical, so I would at least like to have a little bit of time to know what they do.
Well, the thing is that I think we can help each other out on this one. Because, remember that little chat we had earlier about electing a possible leader for the group?
You want my vote for it?
If you wouldn't mind, after all. And he hands you over the gauntlets. We are friends, are we not?
Sure.
Excellent. And with that one, you now have gauntlets of ogre power. They will be in the vital few items.
I just have to look them up for items.
Well, yeah, they're under the items tab. You'll have that pink folder, vital few items.
Oh, from there straight up? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna vote for the bush.
Yee.
It was a very good bush. It did its job perfectly.
Let's see.
No, I'm not bringing back a regular bush joke. Aaron, don't worry about it.
I don't know why, but I think of your other character, Val.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Sable was in that bush the whole time and you never saw him.
Sable really loved bushes.
Okay, each of the party members, for turning in the job, will get 50 gold pieces for a job well done.
Nice.
Yep. And
You
if
need
they
to
would
pay
like
back
to become card-carrying members of the Adventurers Guild, it will be a monthly 2 gold piece fee that you can pay
We-
up front right now.
Paid that.
We already did
last
pay that.
session.
Gotcha.
Just equipment.
Cool. So in that case, yeah, you should have your badges now.
Plus 15.
Yeah.
Select
And Ramirez will turn in the crystal to the Adventurers Guild.
All right.
We can add and remove stuff.
Just be like, he'll also whisper and be like, there are leads that the potential Thieves Guild may want their hands on this, so keep it under lock and key.
And don't
Charlie,
let anyone
would you like
die
to run fuzzy,
around
or
it.
shall I?
See, you. You're better at fuzzy bum bum than I am.
Okay. Okay, then Fuzzy will thank you for that. She'll take the jewel away. And I guess Gazril will join everyone back at the Crusty Beard.
Yeah, whose backpack is this?
That's Gazril's.
Alright, Ramirez will return to the Crusty Beard and hand Gadril back his backpack and be like, very noble of you to sacrifice personal equipment for the good of people. Just kind of jabbing at him.
Of course, despite the reputation of my people, I do try to be a good person myself. Heroic. Meowry has had a good influence on me.
Insight 22.
1 sec while I roll deception.
touched me and I haven't been nice.
He is pissed at you. He's looking to get that gem back.
What did I do?
Oh
No,
well.
he's not mad at Meowry, he's mad at Ramirez.
Oh.
Yeah. Nah, Ramirez did his job of keeping watch of the Hobgoblin and foiling his plans. So he's like, drinks are on me. Good job, first adventuring party.
Hey, don't eat it.
Well, as I'm trying to be a good person, I'll go pay for that healing potion right now. And he'll excuse himself.
I could tail him again.
Yeah, are you gonna try to?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Stealth,
Yep.
19.
Okay, just a sec. Because he actually would be keeping an eye out for you.
Yeah.
9. No. Okay.
Ramirez's stealth is more just blending into a crowd like Assassin's Creed style.
Right. Charlie. What do you think the DC should be for persuading Fuzzy to give him the jewel?
14.
Okay. Let's see here. Persuasion. Normal. Well, fuck it. I'm not going to be using it for much else for right now, so I'll just hope that the second wind will do it.
Second wind? Wait.
Yes. Gain hit points.
You mean inspiration or lucky?
Well, I do have inspiration, which I can use to reroll that, but it's not saying it on here, but I know that's actually a feature of it. One sec. Let's see here. Classes, fighter. See here. Second wind. Bonus action regain. Oh no, my mistake. That's tactile mind, so I don't want to actually get that until next level. Fuck. Well, okay, just gonna have to burn inspiration on this one.
I want to hear
No.
Gazroll's
Yes!
argument.
Can I burn my inspiration to make you reroll again?
I mean, we
said
haven't
nah,
done
well,
that so far, so I'm gonna say
Yeah,
no.
I won't. But
He's so funny if he
I
has
will
silvery barbs.
No, I don't. I'm a ranger. I will step in though, as he's talking to Fuzzy, and be like, "Oh, what's your character's name again?"
Gazroll.
Ah, Gazroll, you left before I got to get you your drink. Come, Fuzzy is very busy. I'm sure he's a very busy man. Look, Fuzzy's a girl. Very busy woman. Let us go enjoy our drinks after a job well done.
I'll be right there. You have my word as a hobgoblin.
Your word as a hobgoblin means nothing to me.
That's not very nice now, is it?
Okay,
Yeah.
at this point, like the politeness like goes away. It's like means nothing to you. My word, after everything we've been through, means nothing.
Not at all. I have seen what your people do, Gazriel, and I am playing nice because we are in a public setting. But do not think I do not know your business with the Thieves Guild.
Then
Well,
you'll
there's-
know that it is in your best interest for me to take that jewel to them.
The Thieves Guild. Why? Why take it to the Thieves Guild? What use could they have for it except for pawning it off to the highest bidder, hand it to another cult?
At which point we could be paid to take care of them as well. Money on top of money, on top of magic items, on top of loot, on top of treasure. We are gold hounds. It is what we do.
Are you speaking some sort of gnomish? This we does not include me.
You're part of the Adventurers Guild, are you not? For a handful of gold pieces, you just killed a half-dozen men.
It was not for the gold pieces, it was for the people. You may have killed them for the gold.
And that gold is for my people. It is why I am here, to send it back to my people.
I'm gonna inside check that.
You can.
6. I'll use my lucky on that. 14.
So he specifically used the term gold hound. You know that it is a goblin term for adventurers. You know that is specifically for a special rank of hobgoblin soldier who are sent out as solo adventurers to gather money, magic items, and information and send it back to the banner.
Okay. Blue Jean is strong enough. They have enough different activities, illegal activities going on. They do not need one more gold hound in a continent not theirs, in a town not theirs to steal from.
I'm not stealing from anything. I am taking something that would be seized by the state as an employee of the state to make sure that it ends up in noteworthy hands.
Creating more problems for the world does not justify your sickness for gold.
If this device is so dangerous, then surely it will be best in the hands of the hobgoblins, who themselves might injure themselves, would they not? How irresponsible the bugbears are, how reckless the goblins are. If you hate our
You do
kind
not need
so
to
much,
hunt down another of the hobgoblins' messes that you have made by sending it back.
then you don't have to.
It is not as simple. You do not have to.
I do. It is why I was born.
I'm hoping Fuzzy seeing this argument in front of her has Can I get an insight on Fuzzy to see if she's still going to hand over the crystal?
What do you say, Charlie?
What's the
said-
DC on this?
15.
15? 18. Is she going to still hand over the crystal?
Most likely. There's a reason why, though, in my mind.
Ugh.
She knows that, in her mind, that this is a dangerous crystal. And she has it on good authority that they're going to destroy it.
Thieves Guild?
Mm-hmm. They're possibly going to destroy it. They've said, they don't want nobody else hardly to get it. Because it's a bad crystal. Could be possible also that she knows if it was to go to who it would go to, it's not going to be a huge creature that they, were to bring back.
All right.
Like she knows there's always going to be adventurers to come through and foil the plans of anybody anyway. It's a win-win situation for both.
Then at that, Ramirez is just going to walk away. And just be like, clearly no one here gives enough of a shit to actually stop the cycle of people dying. He's going to go back to the bar to the rest of the party.
Alright. Gasmiel takes a moment to compose himself, goes over to Fuzzy. I'm happy we could see eye to eye on this one, young lady. Thank you.
You too, sir, and you have a good day.
Damn corrupt adventuring guild.
He comes back in and we're chilling. And then I wrestle the bear. But well, we were friends, of course. Nothing was dangerous.
Okay, with that one, yeah, Gazril is going to take that back to the Thieves Guild for his reward.
Isn't it true though? Am I right? Just above game as a DM that the Adventurers Guild and Thieves Guild are kind of like they are not perfect with each other, but they kind of know they coexist for a reason.
Yeah.
That's where my process was coming from. That.
Yeah, that was accurate.
Because they would just lead for more for the Thieves Guild if they did sell it off to a bad cultist. They would just lead for more money for the Adventurers Guild. So it's like,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, Charlie, you do have the reward for the job.
yes, I do have the reward for the job.
Cool.
So are y'all headed that way?
Yeah, Gazril will be headed that way to get the reward. So, you just want me to give myself the money for it?
Basically, so everybody else says, they go to the Thieves Guild and they talk to a humanoid named Ari Formachamp, which is the Thieves Guild person, right? It's above game for y'all. And they get their 200 gold pieces for the gym. And they get a new job. The new job is they have to track down a wealthy gnome by the name of Stockington Ingentir, who, you know, he owes some money to the guild for his gambling debt. He owes 500 gold pieces.
I'll be sure to get right on that the following morning. Thank you.
Yes. Make sure you do. He owes us a lot.
All right, and with that one, yeah, first off, Gazril is going to be going back to the magic shop. The door would still be unlocked. He's going to drop off the 50 gold pieces for the healing potion. And then he'll head back to the tavern, where I'm assuming everyone else would still be at, and hand off 100 gold pieces to Meowri. Gia?
You just got 100 gold piece from Eric's character. Ask him.
Hi.
You right there?
Oh, like the mic didn't pick up. She asked why you just gave her 100 gold piece.
That's your cut of the job. Well done.
But I was already paid.
You were paid for one job. This is for the other job.
The other one paid more.
Indeed it did. And that is why we are going to keep working for them, right?
Okay.
Good. Now,
I always people say I'm bad at negotiations. I'm doing great.
yeah, she is.
She just over here
Now.
getting money.
That the party's all here. Everyone's conscious. Before anyone else comes down with the Grey Plague, I would like to bring up that little matter of the party leader. I, of course,
Oh, are
nominate
we-
myself for the position.
Are we sticking together?
I think tonight has shown that we definitely work better when we're all together.
It might be worthwhile.
I guess it closed up somewhere. I closed it.
Trevor holds up his drink, says, "Cheers to that. I'd be dead without y'all."
Cool.
Good.
Don't just open.
Now, is there anyone here who would possibly contest my role as leader of the party?
I want to try too.
Leader. Is that required?
It does tend to help the party. As I've said before, it's not someone who bosses the other members of the party around. He merely keeps the party focused and harmonious. If the party is able to remain focused and harmonious on their own, then the leader role never comes up. It's just a just in case sort of thing.
I believe it should naturally appear. Not to say that you might not be fitting. You are rather have that many qualities of it, but I do have concerns about your moral grounds with how things were handled with Smith.
I mean, to be quite frank, his morals are not much different of any other mercenaries. The only difference is that he has to send money back home, whereas other mercenaries will just...
Oh, absolutely true. But Lacan's like the little, like, forest friends and, you know...
That is a fair criticism, but as the leader, and my job is to maintain harmony, I would also be in the position of where I would have to adhere to your moral standings. If you disagree with these, then I should bend a little bit more towards your desires, that we can remain cooperative. As a good leader should.
He takes a sip of whatever drink, who was ordering?
Ramirez. How much was all the drinks?
I would say a round would be a gold piece.
Alright.
Okay.
He'll take a sip of the ale it was. I suppose I mean I don't object. I just imagine it would reveal itself naturally over the course of time. Maybe not an elected position.
Of course, the position is negotiable. If it turns out that I'm less than ideal for the position, then we can renegotiate and appoint someone else leader.
I have an idea. What about we take turns?
He kind of grits his teeth at that one. I suppose that could work.
We can take turns. You can be leader number 1, and then by how we're standing, we will go clockwise. On the next mission, and the next mission, and the next mission, so that everyone can be a leader.
I have no desire to.
Except for him, then.
Okay, so out of character, he's like, people have natural tendencies in the way they act and what they do. Like, so far, yes. Eric's character has been the leader in a way. I don't think in or out of character it needs to be an elected position, but rather just something that happens.
Out of character? Eric's weird.
Is Eric's weird?
Eric's weird. Morally speaking.
Morally weird. That's a new one.
And I don't want to be bad. I don't want to do bad. And
I'd elect Gia as the leader as well. She's too influenceable.
I want to be able to trust him, but also I don't. But I wanna.
Then you can be supplant, so he can be leader, and you can keep him in check.
I don't get it.
He can get the role of leader of the party. You can be second. So if you feel like the leader is stepping out of bound, then you have the power to demote him and then call out for a new vote.
Anyway, I thought a good in between is a taking turn.
Yeah, but clearly not everybody wants to be leader.
I said except for him.
At this point in the conversation, Trevor is passed out at the bar from...
You know what? Let's start with him then.
Clearly he's the only one with the interest of leading the group. Because Rykard does not feel up to it. Not yet, at least. So it's only between you and him, so...
We can do rock, paper, scissors!
No, it's Boulder, Parchment,
Shears.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boulder, Parchment, Shears.
Does Ramirez say anything about this?
No. He doesn't want to be leader.
Yeah, okay, so the only obstacle to the leadership position is Meowri, who he already had acquired her vote for from earlier.
Yes. Which is typical Gia things.
Mhm.
I don't remember saying yes, but if you
It was
say
literally
no,
when we were going into the sewer.
I don't remember, but okay.
Okay. In reality, though, even if Meowri is the leader, in quotations, for some time, she's so influenceable that he is just the shadow puppet.
Yeah.
Little puppet master.
You wanna lie?
Yeah, that's the problem with what they call spiritual leaders, is that you think they are very influenceable until they realize that they have influence over others, and then they don't want to let go of that power.
Gia changing her mind, though. No, I want to be leader. We're going to play Boulder Parchment Shears over this.
I mean, if everyone votes for him, then I don't mind.
So far, he has 2 votes. You have yours.
Out of
5 people?
6.
I abstain.
Yeah.
I think Trevor abstains, given he's
So
drunk
there's
and passed out.
5.
Yep.
So there's
So one is abstinence, the other one is passed out at the bar. So it's like 4.
4. 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4 for Eric's character.
Jay's character's just sitting there going, Like I could just see Jay's character just with this like menacing look with his hands crossed, going.
Tiebreaker.
He's got the duelist stare. I put proficiency in intimidation for him.
I could just see you sitting there just with your arms like crossed on your chest, going, just staring at people. Not even saying it, just evil staring at people. I don't know why, but that's what I see your character doing right now.
Oh, he's got a glare to him.
Well, I guess Eric. Sorry, Gassy is the leader now.
All right. Well then, as I said, the position is negotiable. If it turns out that I cannot live up to the expectations, then we can appoint a new leader at the time. In the meantime, Meowri, we had spoken earlier. You had given the impression that I was fit for the position. It seems now you disagree. I'm curious what has happened in the meantime.
I want to try new things. No, not that. I want everyone to have the same chance, which is why I said like, oh, then we should all take turns. But apparently not everyone wants to take turns. So I thought that like, oh, you do it then.
The leadership is a heavy burden. It is one that I feel that I am capable of taking, however reluctantly. It is a burden I shall carry.
Okay.
You can press X to doubt if you want.
No, I trust him.
Okay.
Like,
Good.
character Mary actually does trust him. It's just me.
You want me to tell you a secret above game about Gazrul?
I'm sorry?
You want me to tell you a secret above game about Gazrul?
Does Gazrul want me to know the secret?
In game, no.
Do you want me to know about the secret?
Well, yeah, if not, you would not be.
I'm offering you the secret if you, Chia, want to know. If you don't want to know, I'll keep quiet.
No, I would like to know that.
Okay. Gazrul is evil.
Yeah.
He was born and raised in the Hobgoblin nation of Bluejean. He is a bad person.
What? He was evil?
Yes.
I would have never
whole
known.
Time.
So you, Chia, are right to doubt him. However,
You're wrong.
well, that's the thing, Chia. You're not wrong. You're right on the money. Meowri, however, does not know this yet.
Yeah. It's okay, I still trust him.
There you go.
I can fix him.
Yeah, we'll get deck many things. We'll get the card that reverses alignment.
Oh my
There
god.
is a such thing as character arcs. You can work towards that.
Mhm. Plus, just having an evil alignment doesn't mean you have to be a dick to everybody. And clearly, he's shown that he's like capable of working in a group and leveraging everybody's interests against. Well, not against them, but like in his own interest. So.
I just want to make friends. You know what? Maybe it's okay. Evil friends are still friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I assure you, he's not as evil as some of the dragons you've tried to befriend.
Yes.
This means
Coco's
nothing.
also evil. Or Jerry, rather.
Yeah, Jerry is technically awful evil.
Yeah.
And it means nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that one, if there's nothing else further, everyone can benefit from a long rest and level up to level 2.
Oh my god, we're not squishy anymore.
We're definitely so squishy. Now, do we roll or take the average?
Fuck it, we ball! Let's go!
Damn. That's impressive.
How?
I think you just like click on the little gear icon top left, and then you like set your experience to 300. And that should probably, I guess.
Here.
I guess you need to do a long rest again, because, yeah. No. Fuck, then how do you level up? That's
Can I just
great.
drag it in the new class?
How do you
So press the gear on the top left, and then if you
Oh,
go
God.
to features, you should be there's a drop down tab next to your class.
Ah, yeah, and then you change the...
Oh, wow!
Ah!
I would never found that.
I have throws. Yeah, I have my
Oh.
bag.
Wow,
Oh, that scares me.
I can choose proficiencies only in skills I'm already proficient in.
I
Which means
mean,
Ah, yeah, there you go.
I think that just means I gotta choose one in NA.
yeah, basically.
Oh, one.
Oh, thank God, I got action, surge, and tactical
Oh!
mind now.
No, it's expertise. I get expertise in that skill.
Oh, fuck.
It
I
doesn't-
don't know.
When you did this...
Yeah, I want expertise in insight.
Stop it.
Is there any forms I should focus on that might come from Talon?
So it's like this?
Let's see here. What the fuck would you be able to wall shape into?
I can do 1/4.
in the background, that's fine.
Don't worry, I'll turn it back.
See your classes, druid. Looking at wild shape.
Oh shit, a 5.
Damn. How do I add a new?
Or the animal as a bonus section.
Yeah, we're
You go to the
good.
spell in the compendium, and then you drop it in.
This one. Compendium.
Oh, known forms. Okay, so yeah, you get 4 known forms, max CR 1/4.
You go to... You might want to go to the player handbook,
Mhm.
and also the player's
Let's
handbook.
see here. So,
The 2 spells.
and
And there's also, if you go to
let's
clashes and
D24.
Voltus,
Legacy.
we also should have all this.
here. Filter.
No? Okay, then.
Yeah.
No, that's just like the.
Monster Manual 2024. Max challenge rating 1
Are
quarter.
you doing 24 or 25?
Well, yeah, it's Monster Manual 2024. It technically came out in 2025, but it's part of the 2024 rule set.
There a way to just view all of these in a list?
Yeah, I'm looking at the list right now. See here.
No, like an assorted list by CR instead of.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
just go to the monsters tab.
So if you hover on spellcasting.
Let's see here. So for 1 quarter, you have a wolf. You have a riding horse. I don't think you would have been to Cabina, so you wouldn't have access to dinosaurs. See, panther. Hey, you can do a giant wolf spider.
You have the.
I could do an awakened shrub.
That's a plant.
The monster manual.
So you have
Yep.
4 level 1.
Giant venomous snake, giant lizard, giant frog, giant centipede, giant bat, giant badger, elk, draft horse, constrictor snake, or boar.
Or elsewhere.
So basically,
Okay.
you can choose one more.
Ooh,
I think I'm gonna remove cryptogram.
known forms. Let's see here.
An infant basilisk. Miracle fox.
Got a character idea for eventually a character I want in the future.
Hmm.
I want wild shape so I could be somebody's horse, but I'm also a character, so like we're friends, me and that person, and I've always helped them get out into safety.
Have you ever played Elden Ring?
No.
Figured out.
Okay,
Is it
I'm gonna go
adorable?
fox is one of them because I canonically had a fox under his porch.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have a question to everyone. Are you okay with having scars?
What?
Is your character okay with having permanent scars?
I mean,
know Gazril
Ramirez
is.
probably already has some, so.
So, is it okay?
I guess.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
Are you gonna give us scars?
Mm.
Yeah, I think she has some necromancy abilities that give scars. I think
Why?
I think one of your spells is specifically like you can heal them, but it will leave a scar.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So now we have another healer in the party.
Oh, Flood Resurrection.
Thought I was mutilated in my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he might still.
The night is young.
I promise I will go.
You are
Push, scars.
passed out on the table right now.
I think
So Talon might have given you access to the giant lizard. Vel.
Where's that? I'm at 1/8.
I think I'm gonna remove Bloodprint and I'm just gonna get Expeditious Retreat instead.
Let me go back a page because I don't want to skip it.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm going to that.
Giant lizard. Sure.
Hmm.
I can be a cultist. It's not a beast. Disease giant rat.
I mean, you can turn into a wolf if you want Cheetah Pet, yeah.
I have a fox for that.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I'm grabbing some kind of
General
bird.
rule of thumb is usually to take an aquatic creature, like an octopus, although they have piranhas now.
What aquatic creature would I run into in that forest, though? That would be, other than like goldfish or a carp.
Let's see here. How's a frog looking? Yeah, you can also do a frog. They're amphibious.
What is this?
It's the 2024 Monster Manual.
No.
Yeah, if you pull
Monster
up
list.
go into the compendium, Monster Manual, Beast,
Mm.
you should find these creatures in there.
I'm just. Well, there's other books too, so I'm just looking to the monster list because I have it CR sorted. There's some monster called a Caragara, Mordecains, which is only a CR 1/8, but looks like the worms from Dune. There's also
You post
something
that?
called Germaline, which is hilarious. I don't have access to their stat blocks, but it's those two funny ones. Not that I would want to be them, but
I don't remember that from Warden Cannons. Well, it's an elemental also, so. Not sure why the only pictures I can find of it are in black and white.
it was around before the cameras were invented.
It was around before colors were invented.
Color was invented.
5 foot long cylinder and weighs about 300 pounds.
Axebeak. I could become a chocobo. No, I don't think I will.
Oh, they didn't put the Axebeak in the new Monster Manual.
Oh. Draft horses wouldn't be a terrible idea. I have one slot left. What's a film drake?
I'd imagine it'd be dragon of some sort. Well, Charlie, I'd say good job. Hopefully going forward, I'll learn to shut up more.
No, thank you. Because you helped me in the spots where I didn't know what to say yet. So as I'm still learning, you're helping me.
All right.
So don't do that, because I would have been over here like not knowing what to say, just trying to let the players figure it out.
Eh.
So I'm still learning, but thank you.
Also, I hope I did a good job of deferring to the proper DM Charlie, so as to not have Gazril have things go too easy for him.
No, I know. With the situation with her, I was actually debating while y'all were talking that out because I knew. I was trying to figure out as a guild leader, right, or as a guild person, which way would you go, right? And knowing that they know that the Thieves Guild's not the best in the world, but at the same time, we kind of feed off each other. I was kind of thinking of it like Riften and Skyrim situation, right? They know they kind of bounce off each other. So we know even if they do sell it to somebody bad, that's what I was thinking that her thought process was, that we can take care of it. We have somebody that can take care of it. So it's like in her mind, she's like, well, what's the worst, pretty sure we know it's gonna wind up. I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she's smarter than the average cookie. She's like, she knows he's fixing to, because, probably heard about the situation. Because, in that type
Ramirez
of
literally told her, "Hey, the Thieves Guild are coming for
Oh, yeah.
this."
and she kind of in her mind thinks, well, if they do, you know what I'm saying? We can get it back. We can send
Yeah.
somebody.
And I think like Ramirez's thought process definitely comes from because there is an adventuring guild in wherever Blue John is the continent.
There would be adventuring guilds in DeRosa. There would not be any in Blue John.
Yeah. But like Ramirez never messed with any of the actual adventuring guilds.
Right.
He was a bit of a lone wanderer. It was, if he teamed up, it was just because of convenience.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like all these like micro politics is like, what the fuck?
I almost went with a DC 13 for what Jay wanted you to roll for, but I went for a 15 so that it'd be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Good call.
Because you were trying to do something a little nefarious, so I was like, let's go a little bit higher.
Yeah. The
okay.
Thieves Guild is quickly gaining legitimacy on account of influence from New Pratch.
Is it kind of like Skyrim too, where they're kind of fucked up, but they're they have moral lines that they won't cross?
Legal
For
entity.
the most part, yes. The idea is crime's going to exist, so it might as well be organized. That's how the Thieves Guild and the Assassins Guild sell themselves.
I would, in my opinion, think of it as like, that if the Thieves Guild did sell that to some cultists and the cultists had a bad idea for it, somehow word would get out to an adventuring group from the Adventurers Guild that was going down. I mean, I'm not saying the Thieves Guild didn't put out a word on the street,
The Thieves Guild would, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so, it would get back to the Adventurers Guild, and the Adventure Guild would go, send somebody out to take care of it, and until either they got tired of dealing with it, or somebody decides to destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm done leveling up. I'll be dropping for now because I need to make food. Was fun, and hope to see you guys next week.
Absolutely. Say bye to Craig, everybody.
Bye.
Craig.